It doesn't matter what you throw at this guy. He does not stay down. Banger, man. Instant banger.
Obviously, I wasn't going to play my whole hand like you played your whole hand.
There's a reason why he's the reigning defending Emerald Crown champ. There's a reason! Sure!
Better luck next time, Miki. You're still holding on to my championship that I've never been beaten for. You want to get rough? Let's get rough.
300 days as the RCW champion.
Now it's my time to come up against Cadie Tre. It's not the dog show anymore. This is the Delta Dome, baby.
Everyone thinks it's a big joke. This gunfighter, it's all a joke to them. Not to me.
I was born to be a champion, and I was born to make history, baby.
Your greatness only lasts for a short amount of time. Mine is forever etched in stone. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that this title stays around the waist of a loyal champion.
And I'm gonna be the next RCW champion.
Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Dr. Gouda and Jimmy C, weighing in at 81 kilo. He is the Alchemist, Jett Armstrong!
Residents of Riot City watching on YouTube, welcome to Powertrip 2023. My name is the historian Angus Ardacey, and I'm joined, as always, by the Gladiator, Big Brody Marshall, and some new fresh blood tonight. It's Sean Thomas.
I mean, thank you so much. It is an absolute treat to be here for the first time ever. I get to call Riot City Wrestling, and what a monumental stakes building match that we have to begin with to start the show.
That's right, choose your destiny, fatal four-way. The winner of this match will decide what number they want to come out in next month's Riot City Rumble, Brody Marshall.
Absolutely, I'm really looking forward to this.
Of course, Jett Armstrong flanked by his two cronies, Dr. Gouda and Jimmy C.
Of course, we are now in an instance where already the bets are in. If you are the winner of this match, what do you do? Do you try and hold the glory by coming in number 1, number 2, number 3, or do you put yourself near the end to snap up the easy victory?
I know what I would do, quite personally, but again, any number, which is a strange stipulation. Well, Matt Grimm Basso makes his way to the ring. I'll just tell you guys what is coming up here tonight at Powertrip 2023. We have an almighty Tag Team Championship match. For the first time ever, under the all-for-one rule, the Old Guard are going to put their titles on the line, their newly won titles on the line against Kings of Ruin, and disband or despair, yes, as Einar the Strange and Chris Basso go to war. If Einar loses, he's gone, he's out of Purgatory, but if Chris Basso loses, the Old Guard are going to have a major blow, and the engineer will have to leave the team, the faction that he built.
I mean, you're coming towards the end of 2023, and the landscape, the very landscape of Riot City is starting to shift, it's starting to change. We could have a woman for the very first time claiming the top prize in this company. We could have factions split apart. There's a new, basically, faction-heavy title that's coming to the equation. Everything's changing.
Absolutely, there's a lot riding on the results of tonight. Super excited for this one, fellas.
I mean, Brody, if you're in the match, what would be your strategy going into a multi-person match such as this? How do you really take care of business and come out on top when you have to be having eyes in the back of your head the entire time?
That's exactly it. You have to have eyes at the back of your, on the back of your head the whole time. It is such a gamble, these sorts of matches. I mean, it's anyone can win through any means necessary. It's just, it's a gamble. It's an absolute gamble.
No, you're 100% correct. I think things are going to be slightly weighed in the favor of Party Guy Ty and Matt Hayter tonight. We've seen in recent months they have been quite chummy, forming the Mega Ego Party Powers. Let's see if that alliance carries into this match, because of course only one person can win, Sean.
And you're talking about Matt Hayter, another person that has been, you could say, gunning or at least has an issue with Hayter. in Jett Armstrong, and there's been a bit of, I guess, beef brewing, you could say, but I really have to wonder, like, is Jett's eyes fully on the prize, or is he looking to gain at least a measure of revenge or up the ante, as it were?
No, of course. Listen, so much going on in this match, and so much going on tonight. This is honestly one of the most stacked cards we've put on in a long time here in Riot City Wrestling.
And one of the cards with the outcomes can really shape the future of RCW.
You look at the way that 2023 is shaped out. The current reigning RCW champion, Cadie Tre, who's had a monumental 2023. Any of these four competitors can give him a run for his money, but it begs the question, this whole time, Cadie has always found a way to come out on top. So really, what makes these competitors any different at this point? What do you have to do to topple the champion?
That's an excellent question. Many have tried. In fact, Matt Hayter was arguably the first victim of Cadie Tre, losing the championship to him back last year at Battle for Supremacy. Of course, next month, December 2nd, RCW will present Battle for Supremacy. We will have the Riot City Rumble, and you know, if Matt Hayter wants to get that title back, his journey starts tonight.
That's it. There's absolutely a universe where if Matt Hayter wins tonight, if Cadie Tre wins tonight, we could go straight back, run it right back, Battle for Supremacy,
Absolutely.
number 2.
Absolutely.
That's right, 1 year later. Well, all four men have made their way to the ring. We're about to kick off one of the hottest nights of action you will see anywhere, not just Australian wrestling, but in wrestling in general.
Absolutely. I totally agree.
You know, you talk about the friendship and the companionship that's been brewing between Party Guy Ty and Matt Hayter. The thing to mention, though, as well, is this is indeed a fatal four-way. So what that means is they might be chummy for now. They might be chummy for the majority of the match, but only one person comes out with the victory. So how long can any alliance last in a match such as this?
Yeah, we're going to find out, because you know we've seen quite a few of these, haven't we, Brody? And alliances in multi-man matches are often short-lived.
Yes, absolutely. And Party Guy Ty, already one pair of glasses coming off. It looks like he's got multiple there.
Yeah, I think he's offered some to Matt Hayter. Will Hayter accept? Will this alliance begin this fatal four-way match? We will find out.
I mean, already you got to be wondering here exactly how you've got Jett and Grimm at the same time, allowing this to take place, allowing this to start. But really, this is the thing that I've always had about Party Guy, is whether call them antics, call them celebrations, but is it really just a way to get in the heads of his opponents? Is he truly celebrating, or is he just playing mind games?
Well, is he playing mind games right now with Grimm? Is Grimm going to accept? Oh, hold on. The fans want Grimm to accept. Let's see.
And I mean, in the meantime, Jett's in the corner, just getting cold now.
He is, and this could be interesting. Oh, there we go. The Viking has become the Party Viking.
I mean,
or the Techno Viking, maybe.
Welcome to Riot City. This is.
Yeah. Will Jett accept?
I don't know, man. This guy is one of the most foul-tempered, bothersome individuals you will find anywhere.
Bothersome.
He is bothersome.
I will give you $50 if Armstrong takes the glasses.
All right, you're on.
Done.
You're on, Mr. Thomas.
Well, he's taking them.
Yeah,
I should have been more specific with my wording. I guess I still owe you the 50. But
what a party pooper! Jett Armstrong is the party pooper here tonight at Powertrip.
And
he's got another pair.
I mean, Armstrong not exactly one for making friends, although his relationship with Jimmy C and such on the outside may beg to differ.
Gouda, yes, that so-called quack.
Look, here's the thing. I will say this much. Therapy is good for everyone. Everyone should be in therapy. Jett Armstrong, absolutely.
I totally agree with you.
Hold on, how many pairs
where are
does
these
Party
glasses coming from?
Did he import these from Amazon, from China for like 50 cents a piece?
I mean, we're from his body.
I mean, I don't know if you've noticed this, but the cheapest sunglasses are usually the most rock solid, as it were.
The ones you never lose.
They're the ones you keep forever.
Yeah.
I mean, really, at this point, Jett Armstrong just needs to take it.
Fans want Jett Armstrong to put him on. Will he acquiesce to their demands? What do we expect out of Jett?
Has the bell rung yet? I can't even remember.
The bell has
rung. Okay.
Match has started.
This is a real match. You are not watching DDT in Corrigan Hall. This is RCW.
Okay.
Now you're just not making friends.
Well, here we go. And now Some measure of violence is going to be on the way here, and you now have Hayter, Grimm, and Party Guy in the ring. Of course, you cannot win the match from the outside, and now Armstrong, I guess, recuperating on the outside, or at least giving himself a measure of reprieve.
And maybe some professional wrestling will commence. And I think it will. Here we go. Of course, Matt Hayter, a former Riot City Rumble winner. He won it back in 2021 and went on to dethrone Rocky Monero at that time. Of course, in recent months, Matt Hayter has had his ex-life partner on his mind more than anything, more than championship gold.
And Hayter has teamed up with Party Powers several times in the past.
The Mega Ego Party Powers. Ooh.
Grimm going for a massive chop here and now responding in kind as Party Guy. You have to wonder how smart that is,
exactly.
though.
That's what I was. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I still don't think it's that smart.
I mean, fun fact, I have been on the receiving edge of a chop from Grimm. It is something I do not wish on any person. I never again will I receive it.
Meanwhile, Matt Hayter and Jett Armstrong hold on a bit of do-si-do. Oh,
straight up through Hayter and Party, and now a bit of teamwork ensuing here. Straight on to Jett Armstrong, and now Grimm.
Oh, that found its mark on Jett Armstrong, the alchemist, hoping to turn this opportunity tonight into gold.
Freight train, that is Grimm. Matt Basso hoisting Armstrong onto his shoulders. What in good God!
Holy cow!
Nobody home.
Halfway across the ring goes Jett Armstrong. At one time, the defender of tomorrow, and right now trying to defend his spot, to pick his spot in the Riot City Rumble.
Oh, straight to the outside. There's Party.
And you look at
yeah, Party Guy time.
You look at kind of the experience level between the four people here. Those that have indeed grabbed the top prize and those who have yet to claim the gold around their waist. Take someone like Party Guy Tre, who has never had the opportunity to call himself RCW Champion.
That's right. He had a shot earlier in the year against Cadie Tre. He did. I believe the first title defense of Cadie Tre is now over 300-day reign.
Now, again, talking about intelligence, you have to wonder, how exactly does one suplex? Oh, and
with Jimmy C's help, apparently. Is Jimmy C gonna... No way. Jimmy C is not gonna suplex Grimm.
I mean, again, it's not strictly no disqualification, but at the same time, you cannot be disqualified.
Wait, here comes Gouda.
Gouda's in as well.
3-on-1 suplex. Sure. Still struggling at this point. Grimm shirking all three members off, and now for the double chokeslam, up and over.
Oh.
Straight kick from Armstrong. The numbers game beginning to take form here.
There's a nice enziguri there to the back of that. Hold on now. The cover by Jett Armstrong. No.
Barely a 2 count, first pinfall of the night, and this is prime opportunity. You want the other competitors outside the ring, have one person to yourself, and get that pinfall quick and easy. Straight up and over into nice armbar.
There it is, the Armstronger bar by Jett Armstrong. Knows how he uses the legs there for leverage, more torque, but no.
And that's it, bridging over, and as we said, there are no disqualifications, but there is pinfalls and submission victory. I don't care how tall you are, everyone is the same height when they're on the ground.
Oh yeah, Big Brody Marshall knows that better than most.
Well aware of that, yes.
And that's the thing, take your legs out from under you. Anyone can be sitting ducks. Right now, look, Jett Armstrong up and over goes Party Guy. The knee from Matt Hayter. There it is.
Oh, stunner.
Party popper from Party Guy Tre.
See now, and there we go. The short-formed alliance of Hayter and Party Guy. Anything goes.
But you have to think Party Guy and Hayter, they planned for this scenario ultimately. And, you know, we've seen many times in the past Party Guy and Hayter have singles matches, show a lot of respect for each other. And I think after tonight, Mega Ego Party Powers should be on the same page. This is all fair in love and wrestling.
Absolutely. A win is a win, fellas.
Just like a cat. Oh! A cat can still take a clothesline. Of course, I was just going to say, Party Guy just has that ability to maintain his footings in no matter what position he's placed in.
Very agile is Party Guy Tre.
Now again, Grimm looking for that double choke slam.
Hold on, watch out, Jett Armstrong perched up on top. Oh!
Hayter and Party Guy having it scouted, and now Nick Armstrong in a more than precarious position here. Oh, good God!
Don't let Jett hear you call him Nick.
Oh, good God, whoa.
Splits the wickets of Jett Armstrong.
Grimm just chopped the life out of Party Guy Tre.
I think I saw his soul ascend the RCW Academy.
And do a backflip at the same time.
I think he chopped Party Guy so much he looked like Nick Armstrong after that one.
And yeah, we spoke about earlier the rivalry this year between Matt Hayter and Jett Armstrong, of course. Haven't really seen it play out too much in this, but, you know, Jett, he really, in their singles match earlier, lost his cool against Matt Hayter. And you have to think it's still affecting him.
Oh,
Lord.
fellas, look at this.
Grimm coming up here, looking for a powerbomb suplex. Tower of Doom up and over!
Oh my God, look at that, Hayter, head over heels. Excellent opportunity for Matt Grimm
Pinfall
Basso.
victory here! And
No.
barely getting the shoulder up, and now wisely going over to Hayter here, and
Oh, feet on the ropes.
then that veteran instinct by Hayter, able to get
And
the foot on the
oh!
ropes. Exhausting all opportunities there, Grimm.
That's what you got to do, right, Brody? You
Absolutely.
have to take the most of this opportunity.
Absolutely.
Everyone's down. Go for it.
Here you go again. We find ourselves in a prime opportunity here. All three men on the ground. Grimm basically having the pick of the litter here, stacking them at this point.
Pile of bodies just in the middle of the ring.
Well, hold on now. Is anyone's shoulders down? No, look, Jett is face down on his belly. No one's shoulder is actually on the mat.
What is happening here?
I mean, I say that I don't often see Basso heading to the top rope here, but then now we have a distraction here in the form of
Oh, come
Gouda.
on. See that Gouda run distraction. Jimmy C pushing Grimm off the rope. This is what happens when you've got two guys out there.
This is the thing, this is the numbers game that they're able to employ, and you have to...
I've been asking this for months now. Why does Jett Armstrong get to have two managers? What kind of man gets two managers?
A manager for a manager.
Party guy, glasses
Up
are
and
off. Here we go.
over!
Oh.
Drops the elbow on Matt Grimm Basso. Jett Armstrong wherewithal to get out of the way and take Party Guy, sending him out of the ring.
And again, you cannot say...
Oh, hold on,
that
Matt
Jett
Hayter.
Armstrong
Oh.
wisely picking his spots.
Very clever by Jett.
Again, Matt Hayter sent out of the ring. Jett Armstrong
Straight
again.
up! 2, 3!
There we go.
Jett Armstrong wisely picking his spot, dumping Party Guy out the ring, letting Hayter do the deed and picking up the scraps.
Absolutely.
Jett Armstrong!
You have to wonder now, I mean, as we know, now Armstrong gets his choice of a number in the Rumble. Where does he place himself?
I mean, if I had to play detective, if I had to play the role of Richard Gouda and psychoanalyze it, I'm going to say the last spot in the Rumble.
Absolutely. I've been there and done it from number one, but I don't think it's the smartest choice you could ever make.
That's right. That's
So-
two-time Riot City Rumble winner sitting to my,
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
my left here. Of course, Sean Thomas on commentary tonight. How are you enjoying Riot City Wrestling so far?
What an absolute banger to start off this show. Already you see how things are shaping up in 2024. I'm excited. We have so much to go, including the RCW Championship title. Cadie Tre going up against Delta. I'm excited.
It's going to be the test of Cadie Tre's reign. But let's go down to the real voice of Australian wrestling, Paul Roberts.
Don't forget to take the opportunity to check out the Riot City Wrestling website. We've got the vault there. It's just like having your own RCW network. It's just about got every show from over the years. The few that are missing, they're adding them constantly. So check out the Riot City Wrestling website. Along with the vault, watch some great Riot City Wrestling. But let's get our next match underway. It is a singles match scheduled for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Now, Sean, this will be, I believe, your first opportunity to see one of the contenders in this match, but right now, we hear the music of none other than Mike Boomer.
Mike Boomer, we know, had an absolutely historic opportunity. He had the key to the city in his hands. One of many who have gone up against Cadie Tre, unfortunately falling up short, and now Mike Boomer has the opportunity to now start again.
That's right, and look who has come out with him tonight.
Yeah, HAVOK.
Master of Mayhem, the new member of the Kings of Ruin. Now, no longer strictly a tag team, but a full-on faction here in RCW. Mike Boomer, yes, you know, he's got to be reeling from that, let's put it quite frankly, devastating loss to Cadie Tre.
Absolutely.
Mike Boomer set up the stipulation. Cadie Tre knocked down the pins.
In a brutal, brutal match.
Weighing in at 90 kilograms, he is the young general. He is Vinny. Here is Vincent Di Maria.
Our boy Vinny, although, you know, he's graduated recently from the Farley Dojo over in New Zealand, and now the young general Vincent Di Di Maria, but look, we can still call him Vinny. We can still
Surely.
call him our boy.
Surely, our
but
boy.
One of the most accomplished wrestlers in such a short amount of time is Vinny. He's already been over on excursion for the Farley Dojo. He has learned so much. He's wrestled previously for New Japan Tamashi as well. But look, tonight it almost is a student versus teacher scenario. Mike Boomer, of course, has had somewhat of a hand in training Vinny. Let's see what happens here tonight as student meets teacher.
And of course, you cannot underplay the experience that goes into somewhere like the dojo, going interstate, going overseas, plying your trade, and really like kind of finding new ways to add to your regiment, basically, and add to what you can do in the ring. And this is the perfect opportunity for Vinny to come back here to Adelaide against someone with the acumen of Mike Boomer and show him what he's got, show him what he's learned.
Yeah, absolutely, and doing things like going overseas and learning the styles over there just give you such an advantage, especially for young Vinny, who's only really sort of starting his career at the moment.
Yeah, Mike Boomer, you know, a well-oiled veteran. He knows all too well what the dojo life is like. And already exerting some seniority here over Vinny.
Yep.
The shirt is off.
Shirt's off, Vinny.
And you can see it's Mike Boomer saying, I'm not going to be taking you lightly, but I'm going to be coming with everything I've got. Show me what you got, kid.
Oh, 100%. Mike Boomer, you know, very well read. He's been very well traveled as well. Let's see what happens here tonight. Vinny, of course, really, you know, at one point we called him the golden star of the RCW Academy because he was really on the up and up. Took 3 months, went to New Zealand, and look at him, taking it to Mike Boomer.
So now just going hold for hold with Mike Boomer at this point, and now controlling the pace, bringing him to the ground, really setting things up so that he can structure the match in his own way at this point. That's a great thing to do with Mike Boomer. If you can control the man, you control the pace, you control how you want the victory. You got to.
Oh, look at this!
There we go. Now I don't know again how smart that is.
Vinny trying to be on an equal playing field, I think. Boomer.
Back to that arm drag. That's very good.
Almost goading the veteran into a bit of aggression, a bit of anger.
I think Boomer rushed there. Boomer definitely rushed there. I think normally he'd be a more measured, take a more measured approach to Vinny, but right there, I think his anger got the best of him, maybe. Or maybe not anger. Maybe he's thinking Vinny is above his station, taking it to Boomer like this. Oh, nicely done. Back elbow by the young general.
And I mean, with a match like this, you have to wonder, the longer this match goes on, who does it favor? Does it favor the young or does it favor the experience? Where does cardio come in? Where does experience come in?
Well, that's something I was going to ask Big Brody Marshall, because all too often when we see these younger guys start, they go in there, they full of energy, but they gas themselves out, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And look, just going on time limits, if the longer the match goes on, the favor goes to the more experienced bloke in the ring. It takes one small mistake for the tides to turn in these sorts of matches.
And you can see right there, Boomer has already established a potential weakness with that corkscrew, the dragon screw there, to the left knee of Vinny, and that might be something that we need to keep an eye on going forward here.
Well, we know Boomer's a master submissionist, and we know he loves that knee bar. Look at this, Vinny.
Just calling for it. I like the fight in this kid.
Yeah, backing himself up into the corner. He wants Boomer to give him his all.
And Boomer's saying, absolutely, you got it.
Oh, hard chop there in the corner.
Driving through the chest of Vinny here, giving him all he can take and then some.
It's the follow through that really gets you.
Vinny did ask for it. It wasn't like it wasn't asked for.
Of course.
You can see there's just a fire here that Vinny has. He's staying on his feet. He's asking for more. He's trying to come back time and time again.
Here we go, Mike Boomer again going back to that Irish whips. Has served him well so far. Vinny offers the leg, and look at this. Mike Boomer happy to oblige. Drop kick to the knee, the patella there.
I was about to say that Vinny had it scouted there, but unfortunately, Mike Boomer one step ahead at this point. Brody, I think this is exactly what you're saying. The more this match goes on, Boomer's settling into this element. He's ready for everything that Vinny can handle.
And Boomer has, I think, been in every match in existence in the history of wrestling. I think he's done it, been there and done it. He is a well-seasoned veteran with a good brain in his head.
Oh, geez, look at this.
Maybe a bit of frustration.
Yeah, well, I think he's signaling out as maybe an example here to Vinny to show him, you may have just gone to Parlay Dojo, you may have been overseas, but when you're here in RCW, this is my ring.
This is the fascinating thing about watching Boomer work in this match. Notice that he's just able to simply maneuver and manhandle Vinny exactly where he wants him in the ring. Yeah. He's so precise in his targeting strikes and where he places them, just ragdolling him around.
Very methodical, very well planned out. No wasted movement here.
100%. It's what has really brought Boomer to the dance. This experience. And look at that misdirection as well. Goes to the headlock. Vinny expecting, I think, tensing up, expecting the kick. Boomer misdirects with a headlock, and now just driving more oxygen out of Vinny. And this is a hot night here tonight, guys, in the RCW Academy. It's warm. Vinny is perspiring.
Very simple sleeper hold, just looking to sap the strength of the young Vinny, really just take the fight out of him, so that really just becomes
big German.
So well
elementary.
Elementary, exactly. Very well executed. And Vinny, I think, maybe right now going over what he's learned in Parlay Dojo. But what do you do when you're in this situation, Vinny?
I mean, what do you do when you get dropped on your head with a German suplex? There's no teaching that.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Up against the ropes. Just Vinny, I love the love the verve, love the vigor, but how much does he have left in the tank, and how long can he keep going at this pace?
Well, this is something Brody and I have observed in 12 or so months of watching Vinny. Is, he's that explosive young talent. We often get very excited when he does his moves in the ring,
And this kid has one of the biggest hearts in RCW. He just does not give up. The fight is always there. It's bloody impressive.
Yeah, exactly. But right now, Boomer is taking away the explosivity of Vinny.
You're noticing that every time Vinny gets a measure of momentum, really gets a fire up, he just gets it cut out from underneath him by Boomer almost immediately. Case in point there is a drop kick to the knee.
Went for that leg lariat. Now Vinny is gone out of the ring. A good idea to get a breather here, but I don't think Boomer is going to let that one slide.
You're really not safe anywhere in or around the ring here.
Very nicely done.
Flying kick there to the outside. Of course, the 10 count is in effect. You can't really win if you're both counted out at this point, so they need to get themselves back in the ring.
Unlike our previous match, there are disqualifications and countouts. Neckbreaker on the outside by Mike Boomer.
Onto the honestly very thin mats. There's not much given those mats on the outside.
I can tell you from experience there isn't. And even if that doesn't hurt your neck so much, if the wind gets knocked out of you straight away. So you're gasping for air and you're in pain.
And now look at this Boomer back in the ring. Maybe gonna let the referee make his 10 count, win this one by count out perhaps.
I mean, a win is a win is a win at that point.
It's a test though. I think this is a testing time for Vinny. Let's see how much heart this guy's got.
You're looking for that grit to be a competitor here in RCW, to be able to excel and succeed. You've got to have that grit, that determination.
You need it, especially to get to the heights, to get to the RCW Championship. Unfortunately, as of late,
I mean, we're at 8, I believe.
We are. The time is ticking away.
9-1 over Vinny at the very last second, flopping into the ring.
I think Mike Boomer accusing Nick Savage of slowing things up there, maybe, but Vinny did make it in.
Vinny with a very clear never say die attitude.
He's calling for it. He's calling for it.
The heart of this kid.
Just absorbing punishment again, just dumped mercilessly
hold
outside
on.
the ring.
Vinny's back in.
He's getting up.
Again, asking for it.
Good God. You can hear the slap of those kicks, and again, just dumped.
Vinny back in again.
A third time.
Go.
Please, sir, may I have some more from Vinny? And now the fight from the young general.
I mean, it's just a vicious slap. Those forearms here and chopped down. But Vinny, not saying no.
Vincent Di Maria is here.
Good God, you could hear that slap from all the way up here at the desk.
Boomer catching Vinny. I think both men thinking lariat there. Vinny ducks one of his own. Here we go. Mike Boomer in a waist lock.
See, they're just jockeying for position there.
There we go.
Massive lariat by Vinny now. And again, trying to pick up that steam, get some momentum. This time blocking the counter.
There we go, leg lariat. It connects. Nicely done from Vinny.
Vinny could have it here.
Absolutely could. No. Wow.
2.5 still fight left in Mike Boomer here. Imagine what it would mean for Vinny to come away with a victory against Mike Boomer here towards the end of the year.
Oh, I mean, Vinny, I think, is the one to watch in 2024, in my humble opinion.
Absolutely, and Vinny's been in this position before, where he's up against a veteran, and he's gone the distance, and it can go either way.
Had that absolute match of the year contender.
Up and over. Oh, he caught him! Boomer has him caught, had it scouted.
Yeah, that rear naked choke.
He's right in the center of the ring here.
Oh, Vinny.
Oh, he's got the pin!
Vinny's got the shoulders down. Vinny's got the shoulders. No. Boomer up. Vinny went to block. Oh, the kick back to that knee. Back to the injured knee of Vinny.
See right there, Boomer. Oh my God!
The punt kick.
That was just brutal.
And now we talk about elementary. Oh, brain buster. Good God. Vinny, you see is out, his wrist, just his hands twitching.
Trying to feel any movement there.
Yeah, everything goes numb on those moves.
And he compresses the cervical spine.
He's just flat on his back at the moment, and now high angle pinfall.
Oh, no. Oh, here we go.
Has him caught.
The knee bar applied by Mike Boomer. Vinny may as well be kilometers away from the ropes at this point.
That's it, but you have to wonder how much fight does Vinny have left? Can he crawl?
Oh, Boomer.
Writhing in pain is Vinny here.
Yeah, Boomer grapevining those legs. Vinny
almost to the ropes. You can see his fingertips away.
He gets it. He gets it. Vinny, my boy. Come on.
5 count. The damage may already be done there. Whether Vinny can even stand on his own 2 feet at this point.
Let's not discount the 20-minute time limit on this match as well. Could Vinny go the distance?
And that's it, to be able to go 20 minutes with Mike Boomer. It's no small feat here. Vinny now, but you can see he needs to use the ropes just to make it to his feet.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Boomer has taken almost all out of Vinny. But then again, we have seen such fight out of this young man.
Again for the neck breaker.
Oh, look at this. Down to one knee. Double up DDT.
Vinny.
Boomer rocked. Absolutely rocked, and Vinny has an opportunity here.
The young general showed us what he is made of.
That knee is, for now at least, is holding out. Vinny, up and over. No.
Oh, the knee gave way. And now Mike Boomer. Twisting neck breaker.
I mean, that, again, now you see Vinny is out
Wait.
cold.
You don't often see this from Boomer. Thinking high risk, perhaps.
And at this point, it needs something high risk to put Vinny down.
Think about the level Boomer is going here to put Boomer away. You never see this from Mike Boomer.
Boomer up to the top!
Double stomp! Taking a page out of his Kings of Ruin brethren, Miki Fortune.
Firmly on the chest, 2.
Oh, no way!
The heart and the fight in Vinny. I said this before, this kid has got it.
How did he do that? How did Vinny kick out?
Boomer absolutely shell-shocked at this point. What do I have to do? How do I keep this kid down? I've stomped on his chest. I've caved his face in.
The residents of Riot City getting behind Vinny firmly here.
And now it might just be just hovering over Vinny, putting his full weight on him, wrenching back on the neck, trying to just make him pass out, plain and simple.
Yeah, trying to get that rear naked choke. Vinny's still somewhat vertical. Oh,
trying to fight center of the ring.
And Vinny's on his side here.
Vinny could be out.
On his side.
There's not much.
He could be out. He's not moving, guys.
Nick Savage is going to make the check.
I think on the call here.
Technical knockout on this one. But Vinny did not tap, guys. Vinny did not tap.
A valiant effort, an absolutely humongous effort by Vinny, but at the end of the day, it's going to show the win column here for Mike Boomer.
100%. I mean, the guts on Vinny to stick it out that long and still not give up. Man, oh man.
And that's so important mentally. He did not give up. He's still got that heart and that fight. And it's just the better man won on the day, unfortunately, but Vinny, what an effort, what an absolute effort.
If you are Vinny, you cannot be disappointed with that showing.
No,
he absorbed everything and then some.
Oh.
He begged for half of the beating that he got.
100%.
He absolutely did.
I think, honestly, I'm going to say this right now. We have a future RCW champion in the ring. And I'm not talking about Mike Boomer. I'm talking about Vinny.
Guys, watch out here. Boomer might not be done at this point. Boomer might not be done. He could also just be, I mean, the man can barely stand on his feet.
Let's see what Boomer does here. Oh! Offering the handshake. We didn't get it before the match, but right now, Boomer acknowledging what Vinny has. The heart, the determination, the guts of Vinny Vincent DiMaria.
And a bit of veteran class there. That was absolutely perfect.
That's it, a show of respect. for Vinny. Somebody keep your eyes peeled on RCW TV. You have not seen the last of Vinny here.
We honestly have a future superstar here in Vinny.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And we have a present superstar right here in Paul Roberts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, check out all the great Riot City Wrestling merchandise out in the front foyer. Help support Riot City Wrestling and all your favourite wrestlers. But let's get our next match underway. If Einar the Strange can win, that means Chris Basso will have to leave the old guard. But if Chris Basso can have the win over Einar, not only will Einar be gone from Purgatory, he will be gone from Riot City Wrestling. Let's get this one underway. It is a singles match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Well, championships, rumbles, tournaments are all fine and good, and you know, something worth striving for. But tonight, Einar the Strange is striving to stay in Purgatory, to stay in RCW. But if he wins, Chris Basso will have to leave the old guard.
I mean, how do the stakes get any higher? You're literally putting your livelihood on the line here. Einar the Strange saying, if I cannot beat Chris Basso, then I don't need to be here. I can't.
Making his way to the ring, he hails from the land of fire and ice. He represents Purgatory. Here is Einar the Strange.
It was just over 2 years ago that Einar the Strange made his presence felt here in Riot City Wrestling. And look, this guy has, in his short time, made such an impact, hasn't he, Sean?
Einar the Strange already can call himself former RCW Tag Team Champions. As part of Purgatory, they have ran roughshed over the Tag Team division. It's only just recently, in an absolutely hellacious ladder match, that they lost the titles here. I mean, if you're Basso, you are coming into straight up warfare. Einar is not someone that you can actually particularly, how do you strategize against a monster like this?
You can't prepare for anyone in Purgatory. And you know, earlier this year, we saw, much to your chagrin, Brody, Einar the Strange disbanded Gods and Monsters.
Absolutely, absolutely. And look, I've been in a career match or a career-ending match, and you fight with everything you've got in these sorts of matches. And look, that gives a little bit of an advantage to Einar. Oh my God, Einar in this. I'm so nervous for him.
Now, just a quick question there. I wouldn't be much of a historian if I didn't bring up who was on the other side of the ring against you in that career-threatening match.
It was Matt Grimm Basso.
That's right.
Which was a huge victory for me, which was fantastic back in the day.
And of course, the redemption for Matt Grimm Basso came at the hands of his brother, the man about to make his way out tonight. But several years later, this man does not resemble anyone like the Chris Basso we once knew.
Absolutely not.
I mean, and you can see it right there on the screen, the beginning of the end. How potentially foreboding is that for tonight? Chris Basso can be the implementer of the end for Einar the Strange and essentially Purgatory as we know it.
Oh God! The engineer, Chris Basso!
Yeah, Chris Basso putting together a team of warriors here, the old guard, obviously with the spokesperson, Benjamin Rosenthal. And it was just earlier this year that this team, the old guard, they came to be, and now they've already captured the RCW Tag Team Championships just a month ago and that Chaos Collider match. But can you imagine tonight, if Einar can defeat Chris Basso, to send him out of the old guard, how would that affect things here in RCW?
Once again, you're looking at shaking up the landscape. Both Purgatory and the old guard have done so much to shake the foundations of this company, and you can tell the tale right here. Look at how stoic Purgatory is in the ring. Look at how confident the old guard is outside the ring. Both factions are coming here knowing in their minds that they're coming out the victor at this point. They know they are both self-assured.
You can't contemplate a loss when the stakes are this high. The idea can't even get in your head, bro.
No, because a loss changes your whole dynamic. Your team is no longer the same after this match. You cannot think that you're going to lose this match.
And that's it. We know Einar the Strange, no stranger to disbanding groups. As we mentioned, Gods and Monsters, as we knew it then, by defeating Grimm Basso.
Yep, 100%.
Yep.
Took it out of the equation. Einar could do it again, the faction killer.
What a bizarre year 2023 has been. I mean, that feels like an eternity ago. That was only January.
It was.
So much has happened this year in RCW. Don't forget to check out RCW Blast, of course, on YouTube. We'll be doing a big year-end recap once we conclude the year's festivities. But still plenty to come at Powertrip, plenty to come in 2023. And potentially plenty to come for Purgatory, or not.
Good God, look at this, the standoff here, the Western shootout, Purgatory, Old Guard. You can see the RCW. This is huge.
This
huge.
I mean, we have an enormous RCW Championship match tonight, but to me, this is where it's at. This is going to change everything.
Right here, I mean, remember, this is not a 3-on-3 match. This is a singles contest. We need Purgatory and the Old Guard to go outside the ring.
Yeah, and we already saw these 6 people in last month's godly Chaos Collider match, but hold on, what's Einar doing?
No, well played, Einar.
Yeah.
Talking to the team, probably telling him that he can take it from here.
Is that right, you reckon?
Yep.
Or is he telling them to...
That is a huge call. If Einar's going to get rid of his insurance policy, that is an enormous call.
We have to remember as well that Amber has to keep herself safe and secure. Her time tonight is not up after this match. We have her later on defending the Women's Championship against Miki Fortune.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's don't put past that one. That's another marquee match here tonight.
Tonight is so stacked.
It is. The more you look into it, the more stacked it is.
Just look at Einar here, just standing in the middle of the ring, hands behind his back here.
My read on Einar, and correct me if I'm wrong, he obviously understands the significance of this match. He obviously feels the importance. It's got to be, the nerves, I don't care who you are, the nerves have to be there, but he's just blocking it out. He has to look past it and look to a win tonight.
It's an absolutely volatile situation out here. Remembering we do have people out the back, and now actually Old Guard leaving.
Yeah, Old Guard
is leaving. This is actually the volatile situation has now been dissipated somewhat.
We have a pure singles match here, straight one-on-one.
Chris Basso, Einar the Strange, disband or despair. We will find out one way or another in the next 15 minutes.
Oh, it's gonna be insane. I cannot wait for this match. The anticipation is killing me, Brody.
Absolutely, the tension is huge.
Some would say you could cut it with a knife.
Some would say that.
Not either. I wouldn't use such tight cliches.
I wouldn't say it either. That's cheesy.
Here we go. Disband or despair. Einar the Strange, Chris Basso. At the end of this one, we'll be left with one faction less here in RCW. That's for sure.
You know this wasn't going to be a straight wrestling affair. This is going to be a brawl. This is going to be war. This is going to be two men brawling and fighting for supremacy, literally, here in RCW.
Yeah, next month we have Battle for Supremacy, but this could be the real Battle for Supremacy.
Absolutely. And the thing is now, like, Chris Basso's wrestling has changed a little bit with this new demeanor. You sort of don't know what you're not going to get what you normally expect from Chris. There's things like that.
Yes, exactly.
See the mind games on both ends of the equation here. I don't know if you're going to really terrify Einar at this point. You're just going to enrage the man, but he kind of feeds off that at this point.
Absolutely, he does.
It was October 2021. It was the first event in this very venue that we first met Einar the Strange. And think about how much he's done in that short amount of time. The impact he has had here in RCW. I mean, I cannot picture this place, quite frankly, without him.
Oh.
But of course, we can't picture the Old Guard without its engineer, Chris Basso.
Now a fundamental headlock here to start to control the match. You know, we talk about Einar the Strange's debut here. You see him come out with Baron, but lest we forget the wars that those two went into to become friends, I guess.
Yeah.
It was about 2 years ago as well, last November 2021, Starstruck. They had that horrific no disqualification match.
Yes, which was brutal to say the least.
I think it bathed them in their own blood and formed a pact that has lasted to this day. Chris Basso, as we know, doesn't care so much about packs after what he did to his life partner, Matt Hayter, earlier in the year.
That's it. Both these men born from, dare I say it, havoc and destruction. Einar the Strange wants two things. He wants competition and he wants chaos. Basso wants to prove that he is what he says he is. He is the best to do it. Multi-time RCW World Champion in his own right.
Yep, that's right. He's held that title 4 times.
Oh.
Tied for the most of any. Of course, now a 2-time RCW Tag Team Champion.
See, getting rocked there with a forearm, Basso is.
Waist lock applied, Basso off the ropes. Einar holds on. Einar ducks the line. Oh, hard shot to the back. And now the stomach as well. There it is, the hardest head in Riot City.
The Icelandic headbutt, as it were, just a brutal.
Doesn't phase Einar at all.
You're looking for that pump handle slam here. Einar looking to hoist Basso up and over.
Over the top.
Yeah, not quite. Basso able to float over. Up and over though goes Einar the Strange. Ducks the line and off the rope. Oh!
You would not expect someone the size and demeanor of Einar to be able to float so effortlessly across the ring.
Oh, look, the thing I say about Einar, he has the most diverse moveset of anyone here in RCW.
Absolutely.
We've seen those corkscrew moonsaults off the top rope. Just the athleticism of this man is second to none.
And that's outside the ring as well. I'm really worried about where Basso is placed at the moment because he is not safe from said corkscrew.
Yeah, that's right.
But also Basso normally here would have the rest of the OG standing out there giving him a bit of a pep talk, making sure he's all fine, but he's out here by himself tonight.
Yeah, that's it's interesting. It's the first time, I think, since the old guard has formed that he's actually been solo. And you know, we've often seen when the old guard are out there, Chris Basso will use them as a shield. He'll stand behind them.
Yep.
Einar the Strange says he doesn't stand behind Purgatory, he stands beside, he stands with Purgatory.
That's exactly it. We know it's not usual, it's not often that we will see Purgatory in singles competition, but you know they absolutely do stand on their own. All 3 members are just as destructive as the next.
They have a unique bond, to say the least. I don't think any of us can quite understand that. Look at that, simple misdirect.
Yep,
I don't know how smart that was, Chris Basso. I mean, yeah, it worked, but
smart enough.
Schoolyard stuff, I would say.
If it works, it's good enough.
I have to wonder, if we hit a 15-minute time limit, what does that mean? Do both have to leave? Do none leave? Do we lose both factions?
Look, to be honest, if we hit a 15-minute time limit, Chris Basso lives the OG.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Is that horrifically biased? Yes, it is. Do I care? No.
Shots have been reverberating all night here.
Reverberating around the RCW Academy. As I said, could be the Delta Dome after tonight.
Swapping through here with, and now tying Basso up on the ropes here. Caught up!
He's tied up for sure. There's no escaping that. Chris Basso is flailing around. Helpless, like a helpless child here.
And chops are one thing, when you just get brutal fists to the chest. I count them off. 1, 2. And really it goes as long as the 5 count does. And
Well, look. Those beats were on the 2 beat, and the 5 count was slow.
And honestly, I think what you'll find with the referees here is that he is going to be a little bit more liberal with those counts. You want to have, with the stakes being this high, a fair finish. You want to see it done properly.
Oh, look, Michael Kent, he's the senior official here. He knows what's at stake here.
Absolutely.
Oh, good God. Up here in a power bomb, my God!
On the apron. Often has it been said, the hardest part of the ring.
Absolutely it is.
And it's just a singular mistake that could cost Einar the match here. Going for potentially a Hurricanrana on the outside pays for it.
And again, Einar's diverse moveset, it costs him on that occasion. Maybe in such a situation, you'd be thinking not to take a risk as high as that. Hey, buddy.
No, absolutely. But there's just so much at stake in this match. I mean, you're going to do anything you can here. Like, this is not just... Someone's career is on the line here. It's absolutely insane.
And now we've got fighting out to the side there. On the barricade is Einar. Neck breaker on the barricade.
Still working that back and neck.
And see, this is that case in point. You're going to see them pushing the rules, pushing the barriers of what's allowed here. And remember, we are not too far removed from that Chaos Collider.
Yeah, only 4 weeks or so. Yeah, you're right.
How many injuries could still be nagging? What can be exploited?
Well, it's a question it's worth asking. And this is not a no DQ match. The count out is applicable yet again.
And that's it. And Basso is definitely not above taking that count out victory at this point.
Can you imagine if Einar has to leave RCW on a count out? What would that would destroy me if I was Einar.
Einar stumbling through, making his way up onto the apron now. That 10 count is not going to do it.
Chris Basso again sends him off the count. I'm not sure if it was broken or not. See what Michael Kent does if he resets it.
There you go.
So it is reset.
Back to 1.
You get on that apron, you restart the count here, but Einar, this could be the same tale. Every time he tries to get back in, Basso can just simply pop him off.
Hold on. Chris Basso off the ropes now. Chris Basso
coming through.
No.
Fake out there by both members, and Einar trying to catch Basso, but to no avail.
Basso just seems to have Einar's number here at the moment.
Nothing but net, and there's the chop.
He's doing everything right.
There's tomahawk chops from Chris Basso.
And you can now see that ego, that arrogance start to build here. Basso feeling the momentum pooling in his favor now. It is only so much time in his mind until he is extricated Einar from Purgatory and straight from this company.
Yeah, and Chris Basso, you know, he created Riot City Wrestling. Chris Basso, the cornerstone at one point, foundational member, almost sending Einar the Strange to his own purgatory of sorts.
I have to wonder what exactly happens to Purgatory or the remaining members, Baron and Amber, if Einar the Strange is forced to leave here tonight.
Yeah, does Purgatory disband? Do they get another member?
You know, I think those are the questions you answer after the outcome. You
true.
don't want to think about that. You don't
It's the same with the old guard. What happens there? They lose their leader.
You do not want to think about it. You do not want to contemplate that. Once you contemplate failure, once you put it out there, it gets in your mind.
Another neck breaker there from Basso. Done it on the outside, done on the apron now. Hit you from
hold
anywhere.
on. Every pinfall matters in this one. But let's not forget as well, Chris Basso, you know, he almost broke the neck of Banjo Powers with 5 consecutive Sega Mega Drivers. This man is vicious. He is not above breaking the neck of Einar the Strange.
There's a next level that is being shown by Chris Basso in every single one of his matches since he's joined the old guard.
It's kind of a fury that both these factions employ. Both members in the ring right now may not simply be accepting of a simple pinfall victory. They might be looking to maim, to have their opponent not be able to leave under their own will, their own 2 feet. They may be left out in a stretcher.
Yeah, very, very interesting scenario here. Iconoclasm from Chris Basso.
Slamming through Einar.
Hold on now. Another pinfall. Could this be it for Einar? No.
You can see the amount of pinfalls that Basso is trying to get in quick succession now. Wear down Einar. The more that Einar has to kick out, the more energy he exerts, the less he can do for his own offense.
Exactly. Not all these pinfalls are, you think you're going to win the match. It's just to wear down your opponent even more.
Oh, big time.
And if you get the win, that's a lucky break.
Listen to this crowd now. They are firmly behind Einar the Strange. The fans in RCW, the fans in South Australia, the fans in Australia have really enjoyed Purgatory. They have made their way over to so many promotions, made such an impact within and outside of RCW. This it really is as big as it gets, if you ask me.
You can see now just wrenching on the neck of Einar, really targeting the neck of Einar the Strange here, trying to wear him down, exploit it, because you know that driver is not too far behind.
Sega Mega Driver, package pile driver. Chris Basso has a myriad of weapons in his assault there.
Of course, this could simply, may not even need to get to the driver of Einar. Now trying to power, simply brute force his way out of the hole, break the grip of Basso.
Using his head again is Einar, not too wise considering the state of his neck.
You have to know that Basso exactly is looking to exploit any positive, any strength that Einar the Strange has, who's simply just having to lunge against his opponent here. Caught to the quick with a well-placed forearm against the neck once more.
Chris Basso aiming high. Einar the Strange delivers one of his own though.
Looking to fire back at this point, doing anything to simply bring their opponent off their feet here. It's a war of attrition at this point.
Oh, you're right, Sean. Absolutely. I mean, this is gonna get ugly sooner rather than later. You can just sense it. You can sense it. And Einar asking for a Basso chop now. The iconic Basso chop.
And Einar laughing at him.
Good God, again, how wise some of these are here now. I mean, we just sit back and listen to the big meaty slaps.
Oh, jeez, right across the chest, the sternum of Einar the Strange. But again, think about this. While they're chopping, Chris Basso isn't working on the neck of Einar. Einar's kind of recovering here a little bit.
At this point, Chops is probably just serving to wake you up, give you a bit more energy here. Now Einar trying to use that adrenaline, gain some momentum, and cut to the quick by Basso once more.
Hold on, Basso. What's he looking for?
Oh.
Hold on, he's got Einar up.
Hoisting him over. Oh, good God.
Could that be the knockout shot?
Einar might be out on his feet here. Simply pulling up.
Oh my goodness.
Half a second away until Einar the Strange was forced to leave Riot City Wrestling for good.
Wow. That was so close.
You know, when you put it like that, it's insane how much a second can change things here.
Absolutely.
In this match.
We are 3 seconds away from one faction being one less of a member potentially gone for good here. We cannot understate what this means for either man. Why they're putting in what they're putting in just to come away, scrape the victory to their favor.
Yeah, absolutely. You were spot on with your assessment of that. This is actually now I think the stakes are raised even higher given how far we are into this thing.
Einar just holding on here. It really is.
I'm actually quite surprised that we have not seen again either Purgatory.
Blockbuster from Einar the Strange.
But again, we have not seen neither the Old Guard or Purgatory make their way. I have to say, somewhat rare from my experience, but we may not see them at all.
Oh yeah, it could happen. It could happen that we don't see them for the rest of this match.
I'm hoping that happens.
Oh, me too. I'm seriously wanting a pure singles affair. The count is on.
And good or bad, both men deserve a one-on-one shot here. They don't need interference.
Einar the Strange has not moved. Chris Basso using the ropes to help himself to his feet.
See, Einar just flat back, has not even stirred at this point.
Yeah, supine there, center of the ring.
Basso hasn't even had a chance to turn around here.
Oh!
Einar popping up.
There is life in Einar the Strange yet.
And look at the face of Basso, completely shell-shocked. Unsure how to kind of like deal with the entity that is Einar the Strange, unrelenting.
You are spot on, an entity. There is just more to Einar than we could possibly understand. Right now, the de facto leader of Purgatory right now.
Here we go, boys, here we go.
Firing up here, Einar the Strange looking to say, I will not go quietly into the night. I am ready, I am here, and you will be simply annihilated.
We are celebrating 2 years of Purgatory. Let's see if we can make it to a third.
Einar now willing his opponent Basso to make it to his feet here.
This is tense times for both men.
What a match.
What a absolute war this is.
Good God, you know what comes next. Straight in the center of the ring. Basso trying to fight for it.
Yeah, Einar looking for a wasteland, I
Get on the
believe.
ropes.
Can he get it? Can he get it?
Really fighting for his life here.
No. Look. Chris Basso to the outside now.
See, Einar forced. He didn't really have the proper footing, the weight distribution to be able to land it, so he dumps Basso onto the apron.
Yeah, more advantageous, I guess. Oh, cuts Chris Basso off, and Basso fell to the outside.
Basso unceremoniously dumps to the outside with a well-placed forearm. And here's what we talk about as well, the high risk, high roll. Good God.
Come on, one more time, Einar. Let's go back to that well. Einar the Strange.
Stumbling there.
Slippery footing. There it is. Corkscrew press.
But you can see the wear and tear that Einar had already suffered throughout this match, but would not allow himself to be denied.
Oh, no one is denying Einar the Strange right now. Fighting on adrenaline, fighting on fumes, fighting for the future of Purgatory.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Literally just fighting on adrenaline here.
This is why we say high risk, high reward. You don't really know who got the better of that exchange, but either way, both men are going to put out all the stops to ensure that they can come away with just 3 seconds difference.
That's all it takes. 3 seconds. Here we go to end Chris Basso. No. Too soon. Too premature.
Basso able to launch his left shoulder in the air and now just try to feebly grab onto Einar, grab onto any part of his body.
Both men have delivered everything.
Einar calling it here.
Calling it.
Could this be the end of Chris Basso as the engineer
The beginning of the end could indeed be here.
Here we go.
Kiss of death.
No.
Oh, Basso.
Out of the way.
Einar did not have the strength potentially to pull it off.
Pump kick from Chris Basso.
We're going to see the Mega Driver.
Hold on.
Mega Driver.
If the arms are
Set up the
hooked.
ring. Coming over. Floods it.
was huge. Here
Einar
we
the
go.
strength.
This is it.
One,
This is it.
two.
No.
Chris Basso at the very last second able to get the shoulder up, kick out. Old guard is safe for at least a few minutes.
I cannot believe that.
You will not find anywhere a kick out closer than what we have just seen here.
Basso's head was spiked through the mat. That was ridiculous. How did he kick out of that?
If you are Einar the Strange, what do you do? What do you have to implement? How do you put the man down at this point?
And this is where you need to keep your head in these situations. It can go pear-shaped from here.
That was hit perfectly, guys. That was hit perfectly. Chris Basso is a lucky man to have kicked out of that, if you ask me. And now Einar looking to put the exclamation point here.
Basso not out of the wilderness yet. Turn around. He doesn't see it coming. Straight through. Has it scouted. Basso with
the psycho knee from Chris Basso.
had it well placed here, and now looking for the Sega Mega Driver. Up.
No. Einar fighting. Here we go. Sega.
Oh my God! Einar tried valiantly to simply say no, but unfortunately, two. No!
Oh my goodness!
Einar kicks out.
Oh my goodness!
Einar. And now Benjamin Rosenthal concerned. He's out here.
Oh my
You could see
goodness.
Einar struggled, tried to prevent the Mega Drive from occurring, dumped right on top of his head, and still says absolutely not. And now
my
Ben
God.
Rosenthal, we said it was just going to be a one-on-one, but now you see.
Oh, his concern. His concern for his guy. His concern for Chris Basso. Not much confidence right now in Chris Basso, I don't think.
Einar struggling to his feet. Small package! 1, 2!
No!
Oh.
So close again.
Basso trying to do absolutely anything
The
to sneak
pendulum.
out a big victory here.
The pendulum swings again in the favor of Einar the Strange.
Looking for a choke slam. Shades of Baron, as it were. His tag team partner.
Oh, almost.
Wasteland coming up. Here we go.
Executed firmly.
This is at the end of Chris Basso.
The Ben Rosenthal, look up on the apron.
You bastard.
Einar has this match won 4-5. The old guard should be disbanded
And
at
here
this
comes
point.
the old guard.
Come on.
Here's Cutthroat, here's Nick.
Classic old
Not like
guard.
this.
Classic old guard right
I
here.
mean, what the hell is going on at this point? You have Nick Armstrong in the ring here.
I know. What did we expect, guys? I think we should have tempered our expectations. These
Nick is stalking.
Einar the Strange up and over. Has been scouted. Einar, this is a 4-on-1 affair at this point. Dumping Nick Armstrong out to the ring.
Out goes the champ back to Chris Basso. Einar the Strange. Look, Cutthroat still up there.
Has it ready.
There we go.
Oh my God.
That was huge.
And there we go.
This is it.
Einar. What? Ben Rosenthal.
Yeah,
sneaking the foot there.
Oh my God, this is frustrating as hell.
Einar should have this one twice
Einar
now.
should have won this match.
42nd time.
2 times Einar has been denied by the tactics of the old guard.
I mean, what the hell is the old guard? There's no reason for them to be out here. We were looking for a one-on-one affair, and now the 2-on-1 onslaught.
Oh, come on. This is not how I wanted to see tonight go. But hold on, Purgatory.
Here we go. Here come the cavalry.
Here we go, Purgatory out here. Amber, Baron
and Amber coming now in defense. This is what we need. We needed an equalizer. The rest of Purgatory coming down.
Baron just took Cutthroat's head off with a violent punch.
You will not find a closer-knit bunch of individuals than Purgatory here in RCW. We do not understand the nature of their relationship, but we know they look out for each other. We know they have the back of each other, and we know Einar the Strange has just had the best backup you could possibly ask for.
And Angus, you can see here, Einar now slowly making his way into the ring. We finally have the 2 members here. This is what it should be, 1-on-1.
Back to where we all began.
The beginning of the end, we've said it here, could come through.
Oh, straight to the throat.
Straight to the injured throat here, oh my God.
Chris Basso going for power.
Up and over.
Hold on. Looking for that power bomb, but no, Einar.
Huge headbutt.
Vicious headbutt here from Einar, trying desperately to come back. Head taken off.
You will not find a harder lariat anywhere. I can guarantee you that now. Chris Basso looking for Made in Japan.
No, good God. No, good God.
He gets bit.
Dumped on his head. Not like this.
No. How?
Oh my God, these men are throwing everything at this. This is so
Strange.
Time and time again, Einar the Strange is kicking out.
Simply will not be denied. Basso frustrated, slamming the mat, seething.
Seething with rage, you're quite right, Sean. Now, back to his favorite move, the Sega Mega Driver.
Einar didn't even have a chance to get up. Up and over. One, two.
Oh!
Wait, the hold had not been broken. Up and over. Oh my God.
No. Another Sega Mega Driver. This is it, Sean. This could be all over.
Einar surely not. Einar kick.
No!
Oh my, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this.
I was about to say at that point, say goodbye to Einar, but Einar is not ready yet.
Einar is having the match of his life.
The heart in this guy is unbelievable.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, guys. I cannot. The fans chanting holy shit on a kick out.
Chris Basso can't believe what he's seeing.
What an absolute monumental affair this is. This match is unbelievable.
Your first night here in RCW and you're getting treated to this.
Welcome
to Riot City.
Basso telling Einar to stay down.
He's chuckling at him. He's laughing.
That just knocked the taste out of his mouth.
If you are either one of these men, you have to just simply be drained of all energy, all emotion. What is left? What is left?
Hold on, Sean. Hold on. Here we go. Another Sega Mega Driver. Yes.
Oh my God! The shot.
Is this it? Is this it? Is it all over?
One.
Oh my God.
It is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We said the beginning of the end, but it is just simply the end.
The end for Einar the Strange, and
he gave it everything, guys. He left nothing out there.
He has nothing to be ashamed about. Truly nothing to be ashamed about.
Oh my God.
However, I regret to say that this is the last we will see of Einar the Strange here on the mean streets of Riot City Wrestling.
I'll tell you this is absolutely not how it was meant to go. At 2 times earlier in this match, Einar had Basso dead to rights. By all accounts, Basso should not be in the old guard anymore, and Einar should be here to fight another day, but the old guard, the numbers game, was too much.
Well, what does this mean going forward? What does this mean for Purgatory? How will this affect Amber in her upcoming Women's Championship
Here are Purgatory.
match? Purgatory coming out to see their fallen brethren.
Einar put everything into that match.
No one,
goodness.
and I mean no one, has left an impact such as the one Einar has on RCW in such a short amount of time. This guy has nothing to be ashamed of. Decorated multi-time RCW Tag Team Champion. One of the best in-ring performers we have ever seen here in Riot City Wrestling.
See, the monsters have now gathered around their fallen comrade. The ghosts, the ghouls, the outcast are here. We now know what this means. Einar the Strange not only leaves his fellow competitors, leaves Purgatory, Einar is done.
Einar, he gave a home, he gave a purpose to the lost souls of Baron and Einar the Strange. Together, these three created chaos in Riot City Wrestling, and right now they are creating a moment together.
Thank you. It seems, it seems my time is done here at RCW, I guess. Look, that's that old saying, it is what it is. But just about 2 years I've been here. It has been 2 of the best years of my life. I want to thank Amber and Baron. What we've done with Purgatory has been amazing. We've just dominated everywhere, haven't we? Thank you to everyone at RCW for my time here. I'm very humbled right now. But thank you to all of you, especially. No matter if you booed me, which you've done a lot of, no matter if you cheered me, you've always responded and reacted. And that's why we do this. Thank you.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Purgatory and Einar, the Street!
Absolutely not. Here at Powertrip, we can have titles change, we can have alliances change, and now at this point, a faction, a group, an absolute tour de force has now been stripped of one of the things that has made them powerful. Anything can happen here.
Huge. Absolutely huge. The
I really
foundations.
feel for Einar here, because these are the sorts of things where this hasn't hit him properly yet.
And maybe it won't. Maybe it won't hit him until he's sitting alone in the locker room in those quiet moments of contemplation.
Yep.
Well, I hope the old guard's happy.
I hope they're satisfied. Well, stay tuned, everyone. We've got a huge second half of action coming up here at Powertrip 2023. I'll stop there. Good shit.
We've still got 4 big title matches to come in this second half. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get this one underway. It is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall with a 60-minute time limit and is for the RCW Women's Championship. Introducing first.
Well, we are back for the second half here of Powertrip 2023, kicking things off with a Women's Championship, Sean.
I have been looking forward to this one, the absolute dominance that Amber has presented in RCW, because Purgatory may be down Einar the Strange, but they are not out yet.
No, but Miki Fortune she's always close to my heart, a former Gods and Monsters alumni. And putting my money on her.
And why not? Why not? Miki has been a former...
Kings of Ruin, the Huntress, Miki Fortune!
A former 2-time RCW Women's Champion who has never been pinned to lose that championship, had to vacate it on 2 separate occasions. Victim of circumstance is Miki Fortune, looking to redeem her past losses tonight.
That's it. Now Miki Fortune has her work cut out for her. Of course, has had a chip on her shoulder ever since she's coming back, looking to prove that she is just as good as she ever was. But look at the task that is in front of her now.
Making her way to the ring, representing Purgatory. She is the Riot City Wrestling Women's Champion,
Amber won the RCW Women's Championship back at the Fringe, defeating former longest reigning Women's Champion Savannah Summers. Beat her in short order, literally like seconds. Probably one of the shortest championship matches we ever had here, and it's just going on a dominant reign as Women's Champion.
This is such an unpredictable scenario. You have Amber, who, as we know, as you said, took down the longest reigning champion, Miki Fortune, never lost the title. This is a situation where I literally do not know which way it goes. How does this pay out?
You cannot separate them by tail of the tape. We will have to see how they handle themselves here. Amber's second defense tonight as Women's Champion.
Just a little side note as well. I was about to say Zach has come out with Miki, but no one from Purgatory came out with Amber, but Zach is now leaving.
That's a great point.
And this is also, you have to wonder what kind of mindset is Amber in now that they've lost a member of Purgatory. Is that added incentive?
Yeah, it would rattle the best. I don't care who you are, Amber or not. Yep. That is a game changer to lose.
And you can see Amber loath to rid herself of the title. Just that iron grip and looking great to take a shot there.
Match begun. Big boot from Miki Fortune. This is an official Women's Championship match.
Oh my God, I don't know if you saw that. I mean, Amber trying to take a cheap shot out. Miki Fortune straight to the top.
Looking for it.
No!
Mayari!
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness.
Miki Fortune!
All of Mayari.
No!
Is it? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
What has happened here?
Oh my God!
Riot City Wrestling Women's
Yes!
Champion, Miki Fortune.
I cannot believe what we just witnessed.
Go to the tape. I want to see how long that match officially lasted.
Oh my God, if you blinked, you missed that.
That could not have been more than like 30 seconds at the most. That was unbelievably short, and Amber throwing a tantrum.
I mean, you talk about fortunes. Look at the fortunes of Purgatory tonight.
Awful.
Einar the Strange banished from RCW. The title for the women's division has changed hands in potentially record time.
We have a new champion. How exciting is this? Oh my God, Purgatory are falling apart at the moment.
For the third time in her career, Miki Fortune can call herself the RCW Women's Champion.
Absolutely well deserved.
Almost 3 years to the day she had to vacate it. She is now back on the top of the women's division here in RCW. Absolute scenes here at Powertrip.
RCW Women's Champion, Miki Fortune.
All right, folks, don't forget, 2nd of December is our next show at the Goodwood Community Centre for Battle for Supremacy. So grab your ticket for that one real soon. We'll have the Riot City Wrestling Rumble on that one, so it should be a big card. But let's get our next match underway. It is match 2 out of 3 for the Emerald Crown. Let's get this one underway. It is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Well, here we go, the best of 3 for the Emerald Crown. These two guys are going to battle it out. They're going to see who is the best.
Tonight we will find out who will take the advantage in the best of 3 series.
2 bulls just bloody pushing each other. I love it. No one wants to give an inch here.
I don't believe they actually dislike each other on a personal level. I think this is all professional. Who is the biggest dog in the yard?
You want to get that first win. That'd be the thing, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. It really puts you on the front foot, gives you that confidence.
Dean Brady, you're trying to win. You're trying to be the next Emerald Crown champ. And I get it. There's a reason why we call this man unstoppable. There's a reason why he's the reigning defending Emerald Crown champ.
Dean Brady's actions in this last period have been very questionable. You're not the champion yet, Brady. What was going on in Dean Brady's head there at the end?
No idea. He should have had this match.
He has to win 2 matches in a row against Redshaw.
Dean Brady, 1-0.
He good out there tonight, but not good enough. Why? Because Redshaw had someone looking at his back.
We'll see you round 2.
Take this. Now think about it.
And that's for sure. That's all right. Sure.
Huge stakes here. It's the second match in our best of 3 series for the Emerald Crown.
First one was a barn burner, so I'm really looking forward to this.
This is a must-win situation for Dean Brady. If Dean Brady does not come away with a victory, he does not come away with a title, plain and simple.
Oh, absolutely.
His way to the ring, residing at Maslin's Beach. He is the Bash at the Beach Battle Royal medalist, representing Brady LTD. Get yourself some vitamin D. Dean Brady!
Dean Brady tonight wearing the Brady LTD shirt out of his trunks in support for his sister, who is in the main event tonight, challenging for that RCW Championship. Of course, Dean Brady has a great opportunity now to level the score 1-1 in this best of 3 series, but gosh, that's a tough ask to beat Redshaw 2 times in a row. Hey,
absolutely, but bloody hell, he is looking fit. The man is cut, he is huge. He's putting the work in, that's for sure.
And chiseled out of granite.
Dean Brady is an individual that just has a freakish amount of strength.
Yes.
Even despite his already huge size, the man has feats of strength that, to me, are just completely unbelievable. The way he can shift weight, manipulate it, and just toss it across the ring.
I would say the man about to come out is probably the only one you could say could challenge him in that department here at RCW.
Agreed.
Not this guy. I wasn't talking about AMT.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
he teleported into the ring.
How quickly did he? Where did he come from?
The hype machine, that is AMT.
He is not a manager, he is a hype man.
Yo, RCW, it's your boy, AMT! Woo! Let's go! And I'm here to introduce you all to your reigning, defending Emerald Crown champion in 3, 2, 1.
Here he comes, the longest reigning 2-time Emerald Crown holder.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 110 kilos, from the Powerhouse Gym, he is the Emerald Crown holder,
For Redshaw, this is an opportunity to display complete and utter dominance. He can go 2-0, clean sweep, and simply move. Who's the next challenger? Who brings on next? Does he just simply continue that reign going forward?
He'll be looking to do that. He'll be looking to close things tonight with a clean sweep. Let's see if he can get it done. 2023 has arguably been his best year on record. Since winning that Emerald Crown back in January, he has just gone from quite literally strength to strength.
And this is where the pressure is on for Dean Brady. The pressure to perform, the pressure for victory, the pressure to keep yourself in the running, in the race. It is do or die for Dean Brady, and you have to imagine he would love to start 2024 alongside Delta, both champions, which could happen.
Absolutely.
Remember, this is round 2 of the best of 3 series. Redshaw, Dean Brady. This is going to be action-packed, fast-paced, and smash-mouth style.
15 minutes are on the clock, and of course, don't negate the opportunity that a time limit draw could arise. And if that happens, if this match goes to a draw, then regardless of the outcome in the next match, the match 3 of the series, Redshaw will still be the Emerald Crown holder.
I'll tell you what, guys, the lads are coming out with a lot more fire in this match than they did in the first one. The first one was more measuring themselves, seeing where they're at. This one, they're just going at it.
And I gotta think Dean Brady, he had a great opportunity to put it away in the last match. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. He threw it away.
Yeah, he did.
He really did.
He did.
You have to wonder how inspired are these two competitors after what just transpired in a record-setting, potentially title shift. Like, try and get it over within 10 seconds. Why not?
I Sean, I still cannot believe that Miki Fortune won so quickly. That was, aside from when Amber defeated defeated Savannah Summers, I don't think I've ever seen a championship match that short.
No, I totally agree. And I've been here for a long time.
Right now, both men displaying feats of strength that only they can.
I think this is the situation where you're not going to see either man have a particular strength advantage over the other. Both have that in their repertoire. It's part of their strength, pardon the pun. But indeed, these are two competitors that use that powerhouse style all the time.
Neither can land a blow at the moment, though. They both have each other scouted extremely well. Don't forget, these two teamed together very briefly a couple of shows ago. So they know each other fairly well by this point. Don't often see the tiaras there from Dean Brady.
Just the cardio of Dean Brady as well. Such an all-round competitor. Pendulum swing.
A great mix of agility and strength. Ridiculously good.
Page out of his sister's playbook there with that move.
All things that, I dare say, exemplify one who should be holding the Emerald Crown. You are a workhorse. You are an all-rounder. You're someone that is a hefty piece of equipment, and heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Well, the Emerald Crown named such that it is on the soul, the heart, the spirit that exemplifies wearing the championship, the emerald, referring to the emerald and green color that RCW has emblazoned itself with. And to hold that title, it would mean so much to either of these men. Dean Brady yet to, of course, capture it.
Unfortunately, taking a little bit too much time there, allowing Redshaw a chance to capitalize.
Yeah, Redshaw showing why he is a two-time Emerald Crown holder, but Dean Brady fighting through.
Just jockeying for position here, ping-ponging one another.
Look at this strength. Oh!
Well-placed knee to the head. Northern Lights suplex up and over.
That was really well done. That bridge is clean, but just a 2 count.
Here's Dean Brady coming out on top of both of these exchanges here. Really, really good.
I think in the last 4 weeks, Dean Brady has had a lot to think about in terms of his strategy. A lot faster this time, as you mentioned, Brody, a lot more intense, trying to wrap things up quicker perhaps, because I think the fact that these matches are 15 minutes played a part last time.
Yeah, it came down to under the last minute.
It really did.
You have to imagine both Redshaw and Dean Brady have taken the time to study their last match, look at where they went wrong, where are the weaknesses in the other opponent, where are the flaws in their own game, and how can they capitalize on that?
Oh, big time, big time. And Redshaw is an expert at that. He, had some serious anger management issues about a year ago, got that in check, and has been a much more mature wrestler. But right now, maturity won't get you far when Dean Brady's got you in a crossface like that.
This is a great match. This is really, really good stuff.
So far, so good. Dean Brady doing a very good job there. Center of the ring. Redshaw's got to make up some serious ground here.
You can see willing himself over to the ropes. Tap out victory, puts it 1 apiece there, and we go on to the best of 3, round 3.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Now, the other thing to mention as well, we saw in the video package prior to this match, Benjamin Rosenthal giving Dean Brady, I think, his business card. Not sure exactly where that's going to play into things, what Rosenthal's intentions are.
Well, Dean Brady just showing some frustration there, and now might be losing it a little bit.
I think it's pretty clear, isn't it? A person like Ben Rosenthal is going to try and sneak his way into any and all that he thinks can benefit him and the old guard.
Oh, here we go.
With Miki Fortune.
He did. Sunset flip, no, says referee Michael Anderson.
Just the strength of these two men is ridiculous.
You have to imagine, surely the old guard would want the Emerald Crown in their display cabinet.
Oh, 100%. As far as I'm concerned, after tonight, they have nothing but domination on their minds. Trying to capture all gold. They already have the tag titles.
Sidewalk slam!
Very nicely done. Redshaw hooks both legs. 2, no.
Seeing more frantic pinfalls here, one after the other, trying to capitalize on each other. Really wear your opponent down with a lot of high impact moves here.
Redshaw signaling for an elbow here. He likes that back elbow. Reckon he's going to try to lock one in. No, Dean Brady scouted it. Back to the crossface perhaps.
Cut to the quick, trying to bring the big man down.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice arm drag to counter there.
Redshaw float over. DDT expertly applied there.
Vitamin D planted down on the ground. Hook the leg again. 1, 2.
No, not enough. Not enough on that one. Redshaw a bit stressed out, I think. A bit perplexed. That was only a 2.
Now you look, there's just a bit over 9 minutes left on the clock before this match comes to a time limit conclusion. 9 minutes for one of these men to eke out a victory.
And the thing is, I'm noticing here, Redshaw is not parking the bus. He's not running the clock out. He is trying to fight to definitively finish this one.
It is an interesting thing as well because Redshaw really could rest on his laurels. He could simply do just enough to survive the match.
He could stall, he could waste time. He's not doing any of that right now.
Caught up, devastating fall away slam incoming!
Huge fall away slam.
Planted into the middle of the ring there, going for a cover once more, Redshaw.
This is it?
Oh, so close again.
And notice that Redshaw really forces the weight to go high up on Dean Brady, forcing him, crunching him over, having to exert more energy to get the kick out.
Absolutely, absolutely. Redshaw, you know, in his short 4 years here as an active competitor on the roster, he has had so much big match experience. He has learned so much in his time. No wonder why he's the longest reigning Emerald Crown holder. Here we go.
Oh, block the boot there.
Well done by Dean Brady to scout that. And Dean Brady goes for a strike of his own, countered by Redshaw.
And again, just Dean Brady has an answer for all these strikes. Clearly has gone back to the tape and has really studied how to defend against the big man. And now the strap is down, willing it.
Tell you what, tonight everyone's just wanting punishment. This is great. I love it. Everyone's calling to get hit.
Fighting spirit is alive and well.
Absolutely.
Riot City.
Oh my God, we're not even looking for a slap here. Oh my good grief.
Arm shiver from Dean Brady. How will Redshaw respond?
Forcing Redshaw stumbling back. No small feat in itself here.
This is good, healthy competition right here. Powertrip 2023.
I have to say here, the problem I'm having here is this feels very ego-driven. Again, a bit over 7 minutes left on the clock. You can't afford to waste any second.
And we've seen over the months the power trip these two men have been on to prove which is the stronger competitor in Riot City Wrestling. Who is stronger? Who is tougher? Who deserves to be called Emerald Crown holder?
Now shifting to thunderous clotheslines here, neither man giving an inch.
Dean Brady doesn't even buckle on that one. Jeez.
I mean, at some point, one has to give. Just fall over.
This is just flesh on flesh. This is brutal.
Frightening contact here between both men. Dean Brady sizing it up.
No! No one has gone down yet, though. Dean Brady on his feet still.
You can see Redshaw sized his chest up, absorbed the shock of the blow now.
We are just on Slug Street right now. No one is given an inch here. Hold on, half and a half. Dean Brady gets it, but Redshaw up on his knees.
Just shaking out anything in your arsenal to blast your opponent with here.
Redshaw still wants more. Look, he's trying to get up. Dean Brady waiting in the wings, however.
Redshaw simply needs to turn around. He doesn't know what's heading his way.
Huge spear.
Big spear. That could be all. One.
To level the playing field. No. Wow. What a contest we are seeing right now.
Close to 5.5 minutes left on the clock remaining.
Yeah, 2/3 of the match has almost gone by, and we still have no idea who could possibly walk out of this one the winner.
It's also an interesting strategy that you have to kind of balance out? Are you aware of the clock, or do you keep your focus simply on the match, such as right now, sizing up?
You have to be aware of both. The time plays such a factor, but it could be no more. The deadweight power slam finds its mark. If Redshaw can capitalize, he will go 2-0 in this series and retain the Emerald Crown.
Exactly.
And both men completely spent. Redshaw hardly able to drag himself over to get the pinfall there. Now sliding into a cover.
Shoulders are down. Oh!
Wait, look
On
at
the rope. Foot's on the rope.
I mean, I don't know how much Dean was aware of that. Call it veteran or call it just a well-timed situation.
I think it was Redshaw. I think Redshaw, we've seen him hook both legs twice now. I think that was a tactical error. He should have hooked the outside leg, just the one.
Either way, Redshaw needs to be careful here. He doesn't want to get himself disqualified, but on the same token, he's giving Dean Brady. I mean, now oh my God, what is going on?
No, this is what AMT does. AMT will calm him down. AMT will keep the anger of Redshaw in check.
But it's giving Dean Brady time to recover here. You see in the corner.
It is, but Redshaw, he doesn't want to make a mistake by being...
Sorry, what is...
what is Dean Brady doing?
I mean, I can't quite see from my angle over here, but he's sitting on the corner.
On the corner.
Just giving the corner a hug, guys. Just giving it a nice hug.
I'm not sure.
Is that?
Wait, is the turnbuckle pad is still on. I'm not sure what he's doing.
I think it's okay.
He's just hugging him.
Just taking a bit of time there.
Redshaw has removed the turnbuckle cover. Sent sky high. Dean Brady sent into the corner by Redshaw. Back elbow by Brady.
I'm kind of wondering here, though, what Dean Brady's plan here was to remove the turnbuckle?
Hold on, Dean Brady moonsault.
Connected. Oh my God! Did you see his knee connect with the face?
Yeah, I saw that.
This could be it. This could be it.
This is all over now. Dean Brady's a level.
Oh my goodness.
No.
I mean, Redshaw kicked out, but he could be absolutely rocked at the moment.
Oh, he could absolutely. That was a stiff knee. I don't think Dean Brady planned on that. He was looking for a rounding body press of some sort.
Now we have under 3.5 minutes left. Dean Brady was in a similar position last match and just about threw it away. So
he thought he had it won last time.
Absolutely, he did.
He was celebrated prematurely. Remember, on the top turnbuckle with the championship belt, with the emerald. Oh no!
Saved by the. I don't know if you saw there. Well placed, just in time.
Yeah, but Redshaw knocked AMT off.
Oh.
Back elbow there. Yeah, Redshaw collided with AMT, knocked him off, and now Redshaw seeing, I think, that the turnbuckle has been exposed.
I mean, AMT was simply looking to place the turnbuckle, the padding back on the turnbuckle, I believe.
You're right. Oh, hold on now. Redshaw's not going to take advantage of this. Surely not.
I mean, Dean Brady was looking to it in the first place. I don't understand the strategy here.
Know, but the honor, the dignity of holding the Emerald Crown, it should not come to this.
Wait a minute. Faked out, considering the alternative here. We have got less than 2.5 minutes away. Redshaw might be looking to put it away.
Oh.
Redshaw taking too much time there. And now,
slingshot.
Slingshot up there. Now, carefully avoided the exposed turnbuckle.
Oh, look at this.
Has him.
Single hand powerbomb by Dean Brady.
Powerbomb here.
Goes to the cover.
Wait, foot's on the rope.
Oh, foot's on the rope.
Foot is on the rope.
Ladies and
referee did not see it.
That makes them one win apiece.
Honestly, I don't know if Dean Brady was...
Was that a conscious effort on Dean Brady's behalf?
Your winner of the match.
A win is a win, fellas. It's in the books now.
I mean, I don't want to speculate here, but I don't believe Brady was even aware. I don't think he was aware that Redshaw's foot was on the rope. It didn't look like it.
It certainly didn't look like it,
no. I think you're right. I think the foot was on the rope, but the referee just didn't see it. You know what? And if you don't see it, you can't call it. And if you can't call it, Dean Brady has leveled this playing field and is now one apiece.
It's one apiece now, fellas.
We are one apiece, but I still want to take you back. That turnbuckle that you now see as exposed, that was removed by Dean Brady. We cannot skirt over that.
No, it completely was. I'm 100% with you there. What his intentions were, we might not ever find out. Again, this was such a hard-fought contest, and now we know that both men will move forward to battle for supremacy for the third and final match in the series.
Dean Brady actually checking in on AMT there, so...
And Redshaw screaming. He looks enraged at this point. I feel Redshaw, rightfully so, feels cheated.
Hey, he had an opportunity, I think, that moment when Redshaw hit the deadweight power slam, but the foot of Dean Brady was on the rope. I think that was Redshaw's opportunity. Alas, Dean Brady, regardless of if he knew or not about Redshaw's foot, he won the match.
Absolutely.
And now we move to battle for supremacy for the big showdown
The win is in the books, and Redshaw is not happy.
He's got to keep his anger in check. That's
Yeah, absolutely. This could tip him over.
an angry Redshaw is a dangerous Redshaw. Let's go back down to the real voice of Australian wrestling, Mr. Paul Roberts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that makes them, Dean Brady and Redshaw, 1 win apiece in the 2 out of 3 matches for the Emerald Crown. So the third and final decider will happen at Battle for Supremacy on the 2nd of December. But don't forget social media. Check out all the social media, of course, for Battle for Supremacy with the Twitter, Facebook, all that. Check it all out. But let's get our next match underway. It is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall with a 60-minute time limit and is for the RCW Tag Team Championships. Introducing
He's not the usual ring announcer. All right, Riot City Wrestling Tag Team Championship time. I am so excited to see how the all-for-one rule is going to factor into this. As we know, the faction of the Old Guard captured the championship just a month ago, now defending for the first time against a unique configuration of the Kings of Ruin.
Yeah.
They are the challengers at a combined weight of 195 kilos. It is the Master of Mayhem, HAVOK, and the Dark King, Sabbath. They are the Kings of Ruin.
This is such an interesting dynamic. As we know, HAVOK now part of the Kings of Ruins, but you can't look past the tumultuous history that Sabbath and HAVOK have had with one another. Months worth of wars, bloodshed. It's incredible that these two are going to be teaming up together, I guess, to get on the same page enough to call themselves tag team champions.
Don't forget, a year ago in this very building, they had a no contest. They fought to a no contest, and that, of course, led into what became the big carnival brawl at the Fringe, which Sabbath left HAVOK in a pool of his own blood at the end of that one.
Savage. But in saying that, fellas, oh, hang on.
And their opponents. Making their way to the ring, being accompanied by Benjamin Rosenthal at a combined weight of 178 kilos. Here is the team of Cutthroat and the champ, Nick Armstrong. They are the Riot City Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Old Guard.
And you have to imagine Ben Rosenthal has already been celebrating tonight.
Absolutely.
The champagne has been popped.
Yep.
The Old Guard has banished Einar the Strange from RCW, and now they look to claim gold upon gold.
Rosenthal would be a very, very happy man right about now. It's all sort of coming together for these guys.
Cutthroat, Nick Armstrong looking to claim the RCW Tag Team Championships. But of course, they're going to have to go through the Kings of Ruin first. Of course, you cannot forget how the Kings of Ruin won these titles in the first place.
Exactly, and just with the Kings of Ruin, I was about to say before, you know, we're talking about their history and how much they've fought against each other. I tell you what, Grimm and myself went through something very, very similar where we had a huge war and a huge battle that lasted 2 years. and then became one of the greatest tag teams in RCW history. And I don't mind saying that. So, what adversity can sometimes bring you together?
Well, this is my question to you. If you're the Kings of Ruin here and you have such a precarious relationship with your tag team partner, how do you put that aside to be able to enforce a victory? How do you put that aside at all?
It just becomes the common goal, and the common goal are those belts. So that negates any negativity that you've got towards your partner because you're working for that common goal.
Of course, both HAVOK and Sabbath, extreme veterans in their own right.
Absolutely.
Singles, tag team, doesn't really matter. Both are formidable opponents for the old guard here. Nick Armstrong and Sabbath starting off in the ring here in this contest for the RCW Tag Team Championships.
And Cutthroat here, like I've mentioned this before as well, is the what is essentially the rookie in this situation.
And I mean, if you are Cutthroat, you are learning from the absolute best.
Absolutely.
You have Basso and Nick Armstrong. Even, I dare say, even someone like Ben Rosenthal. You've got great minds in the business constantly in your ear.
Absolutely. And like you're saying, you're learning from these guys who are absolute consummate professionals within this industry.
Cutthroat having an opportunity to test his mettle against Sabbath here. Oh, almost a lock-up tie-up, and now just straight to the knee to the chest. That vicious, no-nonsense style.
Oh, but Zach is straight back up.
Oh, shoulder block, cutting Cutthroat straight down. And you look to the outside here, you can see Ben Rosenthal just watching, eagle-eyed.
Oh, huge drop kick by Zach.
Joey, it is hard to tell what that man is thinking in the moment. Diabolical. Yeah, quick tag, in and out. Nick Armstrong now in the ring.
Good ring awareness by Cutthroat. Good to know that he needed to get out, have a bit of a rest, have a think, recuperate.
Well, that's what you get by teaming with the old guard, right? You get the experience factor of a Chris Basso, of a Nick Armstrong.
Absolutely.
Even, dare I say it, Ben Rosenthal. But right now, HAVOK, bemused. I don't think he wanted the tag.
You can see there, it wasn't even a conventional tag. It was basically a chop.
It really was.
On the chest here. And I have to say, going up against Nick Armstrong, I've always found the Champ to be one of the most unconventional, odd competitors. Almost feels like a strange fit to the old guard.
Yeah, and we saw at the end of the last show, Nick Armstrong was the one to capture the actual championship belts, the physical belts.
He was the workhorse in the situation.
He was, but he was not allowed to celebrate with them. Chris Basso and Ben Rosenthal promptly took them away from him and gave them to Cutthroat.
See HAVOK taking that advantage of the variety of hair that Armstrong has upon his head, which HAVOK does not.
HAVOK is a bald man, and Nick Armstrong has that trademark blonde hair.
And you see here some tag team fundamentals being employed by the Kings of Ruin here. As you said, Brody, adversaries make amazing partners.
Absolutely.
And again, look at this, HAVOK leg drop. And nice tag team continuity there. The cover now by Sabbath.
And I think it becomes a thing as well where you know your opponents so well, you've studied them by being across the ring from them, you know how they work.
Yeah, that's right.
You know how to work alongside them.
Interestingly, HAVOK was not involved in that Chaos Collider match last month. So this is the first time he's actually been an active tag teaming member of the Kings of Ruin.
Kings of Ruin, well-oiled machine here at the moment.
They're doing an excellent job, aren't they? They're doing an excellent job of isolating their opponent from
quick tags as well.
Quick tags.
See, both teams trying to employ that strategy quite early. Keep your man fresh, pick your spots, try and isolate one person at a time.
Nicely done.
That blood rush to the head is bloody brutal.
Stalling vertical suplex, not enough.
You have to wonder as well, what has Ben Rosenthal been saying to the members of the old guard? What was to happen if they are to fail tonight? Are there repercussions? What has he instilled in the old guard to start these proceedings?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. It is an excellent question to contemplate. And you have to wonder what the hierarchy looks like of the old guard as well, considering now they're tag team champions. Oh, hold on.
And he is the X factor.
He really is, isn't he?
He is. Rosenthal is just...
He has his hands in so many pies.
Yep.
Oh, look at this. Allowed that
nice by Cutthroat.
One distraction allowed Cutthroat to take advantage. And I'm just going to say, Cutthroat is good enough that he doesn't need guys like Ben Rosenthal doing his work for him.
Well, this is kind of the tale as old as time for all members of the old guard, really, is that they are fundamentally great enough to be able to exist on their own without that sort of outside shenanigans.
Yep.
And yet time and time again, they keep going to the numbers game.
Could be a situation where the parts are stronger than the whole, but not right now. It looks like they are working together very well.
Yeah, look, like, credit to Cutthroat. Look at these quick tags. They're doing the same. It's very, very good. Good tag team wrestling.
See, this is exactly what you need to do. You isolate Sabbath in the corner, beat him down. Don't even give him an opportunity to breathe here, and really keep HAVOK outside of the match for as long as you can.
Absolutely.
And we've never seen a hold on
Quick
that
pin.
cover. Quick pin, no.
One count.
We have never seen a team like the Old Guard capture the RCW Tag Team titles. Sure, we've had Purgatory, which are just untapped monsters, powerhouses, if you will, but a strategic unit like the Old Guard where you have to look out, no matter who's in the ring, you've got to keep your eyes on a swivel. We've never seen anything like that.
You look at the quickness now of Sabbath there, looking for a full Nelson, and twisted inside out there, and that could be all she wrote there.
For the retention and HAVOK breaking it up.
HAVOK saving it for the Kings of Ruin, potentially saving their titles.
Of course, Kings of Ruin as a team of Zach Sabbath and Mike Boomer, former two-time champions. I guess if they do win this match, all 4 members of Kings of Ruin can be recognized. So Mickey Fortune technically could be a double champion.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's very fascinating knowing how the Old Guard works. You don't see any members of the Kings of Ruin on the outside.
No, you don't. You do not. And we know that the respect... Oh, hold on. Look at this.
I mean, speaking of respect, I mean, the underhanded tactics here, the disrespect. Now that abdominal stretch being wrenched
and
upon. And now looking again here.
Yep, look at this. Nick Armstrong creating that leverage. More torque on that abdominal stretch.
Just in the perfect place to be out of sight of the referee here, although...
Nick Savage got a good look at that, but he letting it go, I think.
But you're right, you talk about that healthy respect between members of the Kings of Ruin. At the moment, HAVOK is not coming in to help his tag team partner.
He is not.
He believes in him to be able to do it himself.
There we go, Nick Armstrong saw it that time.
HAVOK is nothing if not patient. Of course, this is the time when absolutely Zach Sabbath needs to get out the ring. He needs to make that tag. It is crucial. HAVOK waiting on the outside here and now.
Here we
Straight
go.
for the pin but the referee.
Ref did not see it.
Nick Savage had his back turned, dealing with Nick Armstrong on the outside.
Nick Savage did not see the tag take place. I mean, I hate to say it, but it is well-timed execution.
Yeah, absolutely. Very clever. Very clever from the Old Guard.
And using this time to bring Zach Sabbath back to their corner.
And these sorts of moves are the difference between victory and a loss. So, I mean, full credit to them.
Full credit, exactly. It was the team of Cutthroat and Nick Armstrong that first came onto the scene for the Old Guard back in January of this year. So these two have the most experience teaming together, and we've seen them in some high-stakes scenarios.
And you have to look at this strategy long term. Even if Sabbath is able to get to his corner and tag HAVOK in, now Sabbath is of no use to HAVOK. HAVOK can't tag out because you've now got an injured opponent.
That's right, HAVOK will have to...
But I mean, look at HAVOK, he looks pretty pissed off. I'm going to put my money on him.
He looks pissed off, he looks fresh on the outside, but doesn't matter how fresh you are, if Zach can't make that tag, he won't be in the match. And that is exactly what Benjamin Rosenthal wants. He wants to keep HAVOK out there the whole time.
Look at Cutthroat. He's just going from strength to strength. Speaking of cut, he's looking cut. He's getting fitter. He's working on his craft. And it's starting to, well, not now, but it's starting to show against these veterans.
Zach Sabbath taking an opportunity to unleash a flurry of chops and forearm smashes.
Oh.
Now Cutthroat just using that.
Oh. I mean, Zach Sabbath is no slouch. He's a big guy, but when Cutthroat can do that to you, that is impressive. Oh my God! Spoke too soon. Zach Sabbath, those double stomps.
Just like a dropkick stomp, just enforcing his will on Cutthroat.
You can never write Zach Sabbath off. He is just Such a wily veteran in there.
This is Zach's best opportunity to make it tag, but unfortunately Cutthroat is closer.
Look how
to Nick
far
Armstrong.
away Sabbath is. But he's got
He's
it
got
over,
the tag.
leaping up.
There we go, the
HAVOK
tag.
and Armstrong. Clothesline, second. Armstrong down again. HAVOK has been itching to get into the fight, and now he is cleaning house.
This is a fresh HAVOK. This is a angry and pissed off and fired up HAVOK.
Absolutely.
See the almost 20-year veteran flying across the ring.
nice.
Blue Thunder bomb.
Very nicely done. Blue Thunder bomb for the win.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
Cutthroat barely making it there.
Tell you what, Nick Savage took a while to get down for that count too.
Let's imagine Rosenthal's heart just probably leapt out of his chest
Absolutely.
at that moment.
Mine would if I was Rosenthal, I can tell you that.
Now Cutthroat dumped on the outside. Sabbath just able to get him out of the ring in time. And now we see another type of numbers game.
Numbers favor Kings of Ruin right now. Look at this.
Oh my good lord!
Lariat into a German suplex. I don't believe I've ever seen that. Tope con
Vintage Sabbath diving over the ring after that wheelchair German
And here we go,
suplex
the X
clothesline.
Factor. Rosenthal, the X Factor.
The second time tonight we have seen Rosenthal distract the referee, preventing the 3 count.
Oh no. HAVOK is pissed off.
I mean, this is where the old guy is, and that weasel Ben Rosenthal skittering out of the ring as if he did nothing wrong here.
Look, at least it wasn't Nick Savage who fell for it twice in a row. Thankfully, he's got some credibility still. But look, Nick Armstrong has the title belt. Zach Sabbath, HAVOK aware. Oh no!
my God!
He's missed it.
HAVOK just got misted straight in the face there.
Miscommunication causing. Oh no, and HAVOK. I think HAVOK can't
HAVOK's
see.
blinded. He doesn't know who he's got.
It's a package ponder. Oh my God!
Yeah, HAVOK.
HAVOK could not see. He did not know that he did that to Zach.
I was about to say that. I mean, he's not a fresh competitor anymore. HAVOK in a dire situation.
Cutter by Nick Armstrong. Nick Armstrong gets the thing, and oh, hold on.
Oh, Cutthroat tags himself in.
Cutthroat gets the tag. I guess he's slightly fresher. I guess it makes sense. Hold on. Cutthroat off the rope. Black hole slam.
I mean, I don't even know if that was really necessary at that point, but what? Oh my God.
The 3, and it is
Ladies
over.
and gentlemen, your winners of the match and still Riot City Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Old Guard.
Once again, Nick doing a lot of damage and being the workhorse. Cutthroat with a quick tag and the 1, 2, 3.
And my question is this: Do you think the black hole slam was necessary, or do you think the Armstrong cutter could have got the 3 and Nick could have been the one to claim victory here?
I mean, what the hell is this at the moment? Why does Nick, I mean, like, Ben Rosenthal is raising the belt as if he's the one that won the title.
Well, Nick Armstrong, I mean, he, for his whole life, has been an egomaniac, driven by single success. I think he's just adjusting to life in the old guard, quite frankly.
Well, be that as it may, the old guard continues their hot streak in tonight.
Absolutely.
Basso coming away with a huge victory, and now the old guard retaining the RCW Tag Team title.
Yep, first defense for the old guard, first defense under the all-for-one rule, and look, I think they made the most of that rule here tonight with Ben Rosenthal out there. Again, victory snatched from the clutches of Kings of Ruin, and the old guard retained, and for the first time in this reign.
The old guard are absolutely dominating everything they're a part of tonight.
I have to wonder, looking backstage, the words that HAVOK and Sabbath are surely going to be having tonight after a huge miscommunication.
Look, it wasn't intentional, but HAVOK did get missed by Zach, which ultimately led to the downfall tonight for Kings of Ruin. Let's hope that they can pick the pieces up, continue to be the dominant faction they are, but right now the old guard sitting perched high above the rest of the factions here in RCW.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Riot City Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Old Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time to head down to the mean streets for your main event of the evening. Who's ready? I know it's pretty warm. We can do a lot better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to riot? Let's bring them out.
When you look at the theme of tonight, you can look at the seismic shift in the landscape that is Riot City Wrestling, and the stakes cannot be higher than right now. Delta has earned herself the opportunity to become the RCW World Champion. A lot of firsts about to happen potentially.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about Delta. First ever female to win the RCW Tag Team Championship. First ever female to win the Strength Cup. Tonight, she has an opportunity to become the first and only female competitor in Riot City Wrestling history to become the RCW Champion. And believe me, the pressure is on for this one.
And normally my money would be on Delta, but the way that Cadie Tre has won most of his matches, he just seems to pull the win out of nowhere, and normally by nefarious means, but who knows tonight? Hopefully Delta can get the win here.
Well, with what we have seen here tonight, anything is possible. In a night where careers have ended, where championships have changed hands, will we end with the biggest of them all, with Delta as the Riot City Wrestling Champion?
You can say Delta may be thinking that this is undeniable. This is a sure thing. This is destiny here for Delta tonight. For Cadie Tre, it is simply a simple matter of this is his title and he will get rid of it when he's damn good and ready, which is never.
Cadie Tre has not, in his over 300 days as champion, contemplated losing it. Every time he has gone in with a game plan and an opportunity to win, no matter the circumstances. Delta better have her wits about her, because the likes of Tyler Daniels, a Party Guy Type, Banjo Powers, Mike Boomer, Baron, a who's who have fallen to Cadie Tre.
Your memory is brilliant, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You take a look in the ring there. Delta, so focused, laser focused on the task at hand. She understands not only what is at stake, but what it would mean to topple the colossal giant that is Cadie Tre. And when I say colossal, it is just, the dog show is all encompassing at this point. 2023 has undoubtedly been his year.
Oh, you were spot on. It was December 2023 where he defeated Matt Hayter to become the RCW champion. And then since then, by hook or by crook, he has found time and time again to become and retain that championship for over 300 days. He has held that title longer than HAVOK, longer than Matt Hayter, and almost longer than Nick Armstrong as well.
Look at the gear that Cadie Tre's wearing. He looks $1 million.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit and is for the Riot City Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, to my right, she is the challenger, weighing in at 75 kilos. She is the Strength Cup holder. She is domination. She is destruction. She is Delta. And her opponent, to my left, weighing in at 95 kilos. He is the honorable, the respectful fighting champion. He is the Riot City Wrestling Champion, Cadie Tre.
That is what it's all about there, that Cadie Tre holds high above his head. The RCW World Championship 2023 has been the year of Cadie Tre. 2024 really could be Delta's domain.
It very well could be. Cadie Tre, like I've mentioned, has been the man to hold that title for the entirety of this calendar year thus far. But I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be straight shooting with you guys. If there's any time it could come to an end, his championship reign, I believe it's tonight.
Well, absolutely. And I've been in the position of both of these guys out here, guys and girls. I've been the challenger and I've been the defender. As the challenger, your nerves are at absolute peak right now. You may not look like you're showing it, but you are nervous as hell and you just want that belt so badly. As the challenger, as the defender, you're doing everything you possibly can to make sure you walk out of that ring with that belt still around your shoulder. It's such a powder keg of emotions and absolute bloody brutality that you want to inflict on your partner. This is a real defining match, especially for Delta tonight. I'm really excited to see how this goes down.
Cadie Tre have just kissed goodbye to that championship for the very last time. We will find out in a matter of moments here at your Powertrip 2023 main event. Let's get it underway.
And here we go, Cadie Tre, Delta, we are set to go. Of course, one Brady came away with a victory earlier tonight. We can make it 2 for 2.
That's right. And also the RCW women's title changed hands tonight. I wonder if that's lit another fire under Delta. Very one-sided crowd tonight, as expected.
And this is it. Cadie Tre, as much as he might seem as though he wants the attention of the crowd or the respect of the crowd, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Cadie Tre has always looked out for himself, and as long as he gets that belt with him at the end of the night, he's happy, he's good.
Oh, Cadie Tre feeds off this. He feeds off the crowd hating him. He loves it. This is very much in his wheelhouse.
You can see here a test of strength, and Delta simply will not be denied. There are not too many people that are going to be able to go powerhouse toe for toe with someone like Delta.
Let me tell you about the hot streak Delta has been on. The names she's defeated.
Oh my
wow.
good grief!
Joey Graham, Punch Drunk Istria, Wrecking Ball, Willie Gibson, all men you know very well, Sean, all have fallen to Delta in succession, in consecutive succession. She is in the streak of her life coming into this match tonight.
And see, there's absolutely no wonder that she's parading around the strength comp there. What that exemplifies and what that really shows you is what she's had to go through to be where she is right now. Well and truly earned her spot.
Absolutely, yeah. She's not here by any sort of fluke. She's worked her way to get here.
Now, it's been 2 months since Cadie Tre's last defense. That was against Michael Boomer at Scarstruck. Really the last time Cadie Tre actually has performed at all. Delta, of course, the fresher of the two, came to blows with Wrecking Ball Gibson only a month or so ago. So it's been really interesting to see who's fresher, who's got more in the tank, and who's going to be able to go the longest.
You can see at the moment, I was about to say that Delta really controlling the pace at this point, but Cadie Tre, slight underhanded tactic, taking use of that long red hair of Delta has now gained control. These early proceedings are so important. You are setting the tone of what's to come.
Absolutely.
And let's just say it, Delta relatively fresh in her career. She's only been at this for now 3 years. Cadie Tre, a veteran of over 9 years. I wonder if that will have anything to play in this as we get settled in for our huge main event here.
This is the incredible thing as Delta's lying on the ground at the moment trying to escape a headlock predicament. As you said, only 3 years at this point, and already the accolades and the opponents she's defeated has been breathtaking.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, right now as we speak, she's the Strength Cup holder, the FWA Tag Team Champion. Oh, hold on. The MCW Inter-Commonwealth Champion and the MCW Women's title, all concurrently. And no, I am not reading off a sheet.
Brutal shoulder block by Delta as if to accentuate your point.
Yeah, explosive offense. Explosive offense from Delta.
You cannot say that Delta is not self-assured. You have to imagine that she has absolutely envisioned this victory 100 times over.
Oh, absolutely. And she wouldn't be where she is if she didn't do that with every match. She's an absolute machine.
And Brody, I have to talk about like these big match scenarios where obviously every competitor that comes into Riot City comes in with the goal of becoming the RCW champion.
Absolutely.
When you're given that opportunity, especially for the first time, how does that play on your nerves? How does that play on your ability to perform at a high level?
It's different. And what I mean by that is you go into your matches normally, and if it's not for a title match, you go in wanting to win. Yes, you have that in your mindset. And going into a championship match.
Oh, look at this, Delta. I think Cadie Tre trying to run out of this one. Delta muscles him back. And
Katie's
look at that.
Off.
So-called honorable, so-called respectable fighting champion. Just wasting time.
As the championship match, you're sitting there the whole night waiting for this to happen. All the matches happen before you, and it just builds the nerves. They get bigger and bigger to this crescendo that comes at this point. So it's a different fight feel. Let me put it that way.
And look, I don't want to be litigating things that ought not be litigated, but Delta being the first female competitor to ever set foot in an RCW championship match has to be playing on her mind. Think about the women that have come past. She is breaking barriers down.
Absolutely.
Women past, present, and future.
Delta dumping Cadie Tre straight off the apron there, and you can see Cadie Tre is treating this like any other match, to the point he's going, sure, I'll suplex you outside of the ring,
Mistake,
why not?
big mistake. You cannot treat Delta like another competitor because she can do freakish things like this. Oh!
And this is exactly where Cadie Tre is the most dominant. You see at the very last moment a sneaky, well-placed strike, put himself at the right place at the right time, and really that's all he needs.
No, you're spot on, you're spot on.
And full credit to Cadie Tre. Like, he's been the champ for over 300 days. That's no fluke either.
No, I mean, you speak of that. You were champion for a full year at one point.
Yeah.
And yes, you were big, and yes, you were strong, but look, let's admit it, you did resort to some underhanded tactics from time to time.
Well, you know, I did what I had to do.
Yes.
We say now as Cadie Tre has slammed Delta against the guard railing here, now very, very expertly breaking the count here to have more time to inflict punishment on the challenger.
Yeah, and more time out of the ring. Out of the ring, I would say, is Cadie Tre's domain.
Responding in kind there, here's the problem.
Cadie Tre has had some interesting matches as well for that championship. He's had no disqualification matches. He's had matches where he didn't even know who his opponent was going to be before the match even started. So look, say what you will about him, the guy has game plans. He has tricks.
Yeah. And like
I guess we're looking for a suplex right on the outside there.
Oh, huge suplex. Again, Cadie Tre, like I said, the outside I think would be his domain.
And I don't know who got the better of that. That certainly took the wind out of Cadie Tre as well.
You can see Cadie Tre has to be careful here with each new tactic. You have to keep your own body in check as well, because Cadie Tre not only has to make it through this match, if he survives, he has to make it to Battle for Supremacy.
That's right. Oh, cover just the 2 count there on that occasion from the senior official Michael Kent, who I'm sure has officiated some very high-profile matches in his time, but none more profile than this, I would have to say.
Difference maker, history maker, that is Delta here. Fighting for every inch, every breath at this point.
I mean, this is clever by Cadie Tre. Just working on the arm. Now the leg.
And Cadie Tre tonight weighing in at 95 kilos. That means he's put on some size for this matchup, put on some mass.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Trying to get an even footing with Delta, because as we know, she is a real powerhouse. Back and forth though, here we go.
You look back at the wars that Brady LTD had with Purgatory over the RCW Tag Team Championships. These two people, Dean and Delta, highly accomplished tag team competitors, work so well, and in these last couple of months especially, both have really branched out on their own, looking for that singles success.
Yeah, well, you know, Delta came in here as a singles competitor, but it was really teaming with her brother Dean that put her on the map, winning the RCW tag titles, breaking the barriers for female wrestlers, becoming the first ever female tag team champion. You know, and that set her off on a trajectory that we couldn't believe. And it brings her to where she is right here tonight.
Delta just chopping the living hell out of Cadie Tre just then. That was ridiculous.
See Cadie Tre in a position he does not want to be in, free to get absolutely pummeled here. by the challenger, Delta, just wailing on the champion.
So she is. Look at this.
And Cadie Tre might be ready to...
Nope, he's down. Cadie Tre is down, and Delta wasting no time. The cover, no, just the one, I believe, there.
Referee in prime position there to call the 2 count. Shoulder up by the champion.
So much going into this one, so much history. The history of the RCW Championship going way back to 2006. The first champion ever, Matt Grimm Basso. And through that, the lineage, you know, you've got men like Chris Basso, like Nick Armstrong, like Brody Marshall, Cadie Tre. I mean, I don't want to litigate his championship yet.
Oh, huge Russian leg sweep. My goodness.
Expertly executed by Cadie Tre, the champion here.
Looking to extend his reign. Here we go. Nope.
Remembering, of course, the suplex that Delta took on the outside there has to be weighing on her excruciating pain, especially at this point in the match as the minutes wear on.
You're 100% correct there. Cadie Tre knows, I think, that Delta must be feeling it. And so, look, he's slowing things down to his pace.
Very, very methodical. This is really good by Cadie Tre.
Being a champion has taught him this, I think.
Yeah, agree.
He's been able to read the situation better since winning the championship. He's been able to understand how to take control and how to do stuff like that to just get under your opponent's skin.
As much as we talk about the underhanded tactics and the way that Cadie Tre often ekes out a victory, I cannot express to you how dangerous Cadie Tre still is as a competitor.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And now, huge German suplex there from Delta now.
Talk about dangerous. There we go, a second.
Cadie Tre saw frantically trying to hold onto the ropes there to prevent this onslaught to no avail.
Delta's on-tap strength is something you just cannot predict.
I was going to say, you've got to remember how much strength it takes to do this sort of stuff.
Hold on, no way. Not looking for a tiger suplex. Was that a straight jacket suplex, I think? Either way, effective.
Delta is just so strong.
You see, in that predicament, Cadie Tre had no way to protect his head.
Oh, absolutely. When the arms are flat by your side, you got nothing.
Cadie Tre has to be very careful in these moments. This is where Delta is so precise, so laser focused, so honed in on her opponent here.
Hold on, Cadie Tre's begging off here. Delta's not going to fall for this, surely.
I was going to say, Delta's got to keep her head here.
Well, Delta really is already taking a bit too much time here.
Yeah, Cadie Tre.
And there we go.
Yep. Cadie Tre knew exactly what he was doing there.
This is vintage, quintessential Cadie Tre.
Oh, he lured her in on that one, 100%. But again, these are the things he had to come up with the plan of attack he had going into tonight. Using that rope there to drive Delta's throat against it, crushing that larynx.
And again, you see the confidence begin to build in the champion. This is now down to his pace. He takes out the strength game, takes out the vertical base of Delta,
and can just deliver offense like that.
Cadie's been here plenty of times before. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Has to be really careful here. But of course, even if Cadie gets disqualified, champion's advantage.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
Cadie Tre, an unlikely ascent to the championship. Took him a number of years to get to the top. But since then, he has been just clinging on for dear life and refusing to let his spot go. And tonight will not be any different. Just look at this. Again, going for Delta. Delta out of the way.
Delta having it scouted, having the wherewithal to shift out of the way at the very last second here. This gives her some much needed time to recuperate.
That's right. Delta has all the time in the world right now, but Cadie Tre getting to his feet.
Cadie Tre with some unfortunate rope burn.
Delta's got to think fast. Cadie Tre running in. Delta gets the boot up.
Delta now has an opportunity here.
Blocks Cadie Tre, delivers a shot back at him, and again.
Blocking a shot. Cadie Tre is reeling. The champion is against the ropes here as Delta looking for a chance.
Oh no, Delta dropped the head. Cadie Tre reverses, swinging neck breaker. Classic Cadie Tre.
And you see there's an issue there where Delta was a little bit too overzealous, ducked the head, ready for potentially a backbop Johnny drop much too early.
You're right.
Experience, man, experience.
That's exactly it, it's experience.
Cadie
Tre has experience in these big time matches.
I'll tell you, 6 years can make a huge difference in terms of experience, and we just saw it right there.
And this is where potentially that first time opportunity for the RCW title becomes a negative. There's that nerves, there's that adrenaline, that excitement to perform.
Like I said at the start, you're a bundle of nerves, especially if you're the challenger.
That's right, and you want to talk about the Strength Cup. In recent years, it's been over 5 years since the Strength Cup holder has become the RCW champion. The last person to do that was Sabbath back in 2018. So it's been a bit of a drought in terms of that. Kurt Barron unsuccessful.
Delta just turning the tide here.
Last year, Grimm unsuccessful, and tonight, Delta looking to turn the tide. Here we go, Cadie Tre off the ropes.
Oh!
There's that drought from the Strength Cup that you speak of, maybe a curse of sorts, and that is exactly what Delta's looking to lift here tonight. And again, the shoulder comes up. It's going to take a lot more than that to take the Strength Cup winner out of the equation.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely correct. It's scenarios like winning the Strength Cup that open all the doors for you, and Delta knows that better than anyone. But so does Cadie Tre. He became RCW champion by winning the Riot City Rumble. Both these two are soldiers of fortune in that regard.
Now, you can see that chin lock applied, wrenching back against the knee there. Cadie Tre hitting 2 points here, but really controlling Delta on the ground.
Delta needs to feed off this crowd. If she's got any chance of surviving Cadie Tre, they're right behind her. Gets it.
Jawbreaker.
The core strength that Delta just employed there, hoisting herself onto her feet.
Extremely impressive is Delta. Hold on, Cadie Tre turning Delta around, sends her
Oh
face
my
first.
goodness.
The discombobulation that Cadie Tre just employed, and again, using that momentum, shifting that weight, and simply driving it straight into where he needs.
Oh, Delta did not expect that at all.
Absolutely not.
Delta probably doesn't even know which corner she's in right now. And this match is wearing. We're over 10 minutes right now into this match. We have been going quite some time, and Cadie Tre is looking like the time is being advantageous to him. But hold on.
A huge clothesline, crucifix pin. We could have a new champion. No, not quite.
Not so. Delta lariat there. Cadie Tre up in another. Delta firing on all cylinders right now. Cadie Tre off the ropes. Delta big back elbow.
Huge back elbow.
Delta signaling for something big here.
Yeah, the call of the warrior, and Delta,
the Amazon of Riot City Wrestling, looking to send Cadie Tre packing big pump kick. Misses. Cadie Tre jawbreaker of his own.
Jawbreaker here. Cadie Tre now was in a very, very dangerous situation there.
Northern Lights, no! Look at that. Nice side suplex there. Cover 2, no!
This is exactly the thing with Delta, is that you simply cannot allow her to build momentum. That is where she is most dangerous. If you allow her to pile up moves, pile up offense, she will not stop. She's a juggernaut, a train that is going to roll right through you.
Oh, she is raw. She is just raw strength and power.
Absolutely, and you're right, she's an absolute juggernaut.
Now up and over.
Let's see how this scenario tests Delta, though, because as you've seen, we've seen her use her strength, use her quickness, but as this match wears longer, she's going to have to rely on something she doesn't often rely on, and that's endurance.
Absolutely.
And also you have to be constantly, again, it's the eyes in your back of your head. You need to be constantly aware of every extremity of Cadie Tre. Is he going to poke your eye? Is he going to shove you into a corner? Is he going to do something a little bit more underhanded? You need to be aware.
Delta taking Cadie Tre onto the dangerous part of town, the outside.
There you go.
Right
there. You go.
See,
you
I called it.
You called it 100%.
Well done. Well done. You Nostradamus over here saw that one coming. Cadie Tre, no. What is he thinking?
This is, hard
good DDT on the apron. Face meets steel when the apron is involved.
I mean, that's an absolute game changer for Cadie Tre.
Oh, and that matchup, steel always wins 100% of the time.
Spot on, and I think Cadie Tre has just found the best opportunity to retain his title right now.
Absolutely, this has just turned the tides a lot.
If he can get Delta in the ring, get a quick cover, he could have this one all locked up and be home in time for dinner.
I mean, you talk about the equalizer to kind of circumvent the
hold on, just the two, so close.
Bit of a lazy pin there, I'll be honest with you.
No, you're right, and look, going for that bulldog choke.
I mean, it is a way that unfortunately Cadie Tre does succumb to a bit more of a nonchalant attitude when he feels he's in the green, that he's ready to go, that he's got it in the bag.
Oh, gee whiz, he's talking on that neck.
Yeah, got that bulldog choke locked in nice and hard. Delta a decent away from that rope.
And you can see, as well as wrenching down, he's also forcing his body weight time and time again, forcing Delta to exert energy.
Hold on. Delta up to a vertical basis, knocks Cadie Tre into the corner.
Trying to just break the grip there, force a break from Cadie Tre. She does so.
Nicely done by Delta, very nice. Oh, Cadie Tre back on the attack.
I mean, the strength of Delta here to hold Cadie up.
I mean, like a leech has just latched onto Delta, and already you see the shakiness of her legs. She is gone, she's going out.
Out like a light.
God.
Cadie Tre, I don't know.
Trying to fight over.
Delta out.
Just through sheer willpower, dumps Cadie Tre over the top.
I have no idea how Delta did that. That was the best counter. Now, Delta, what is she thinking here? Dangerous intentions.
Here we go.
Tope Suicida. Oh,
hits
wow.
the mark there. This time, Cadie Tre not able to get out of the way. Pays for it.
Cadie Tre flattened. Delta feeling it this time.
And see, this is exactly what Cadie Tre wants to avoid. The adrenaline fired up, the energy is there, the fire is there, the passion is there.
Oh, the fire is indeed there. The fiery redhead Delta has Cadie Tre on the ropes. This is her time. She can put together a string of moves here. She could become the RCW champion within moments. Oh no.
Something to remember here, this is indeed for the RCW World title. It is all on the line here, and Cadie Tre will do whatever it takes.
Force feed.
Oh.
No, could not get force feed.
Delta had that scout and knew she was in trouble.
The move he used to win the championship in the first place. Delta off the ropes, Cadie Tre.
Cut to the quick rather, and now up and over.
Oh,
Wait.
Delta lands on her feet. Delta off the ropes, big boot. They don't come much bigger than that.
Square and true
for the championship. No.
Cadie Tre still the champion for the time being.
That's exactly right. For the time being, has he saved his championship just for a few moments here?
If you're Delta, at this point you have to make sure you don't let your emotions get the better of you. You have to keep on the champion and don't let it get you down.
Cadie Tre's been in these positions before and he's come back out with the belt, so don't write Cadie Tre
I've got to be careful here. Wait.
What's Cadie Tre doing?
Oh my God.
He low-blowed the referee.
Low-blowed both? I mean,
he low-blowed Michael Kent, the referee.
I mean, it didn't seem to do too much to Delta, but I mean, honestly, that wasn't the intended target, and he knows it.
Or does he?
So the referee is,
well,
the referee is down and out right now. Hold on, force feed. Cadie Tre hits force feed. Hold on a sec. Wait a second. His tactics might have just backfired.
Absolutely.
I mean, the ref is still in place.
Here we go.
Surely not. I mean, a low blow is still a low blow.
Big kick out.
I mean, a low blow is still a low blow.
It is, and I think Cadie Tre might have just, his own tactics backfired on him.
Absolutely. Absolutely they did.
Cadie Tre cannot believe what has just happened.
Maybe the first single-handed double low blow in RCW history.
You might be right. As the historian, I should know such things, so maybe I'll check that out.
And Cadie, I mean, a bit of mischief on his mind here. I don't know where he's going right now.
Oh, I think I know where he's going. I think I know what he's looking for right now.
Delta's still really...
The one thing he has used time and time again, that championship belt.
I see, here's what it's all about.
Wait, Michael Kent is stopping him.
Cadie Tre gets a DQ, he still retains the belt, so Michael Kent is stopping that from happening.
I mean, sure enough.
Yeah.
As you said, this is such a huge match. Why would you have it?
Hold on,
huge spear!
Delta coming across the rope with a spear.
Here we go. Watch it.
New champ.
Oh!
2 3/4. Cadie Tre saving his own title. This crowd has leapt off their feet.
Delta cannot believe it.
That is twice tonight that Cadie Tre's usual tactics backfired on him. I cannot believe this. Delta so close. Fingertips away from becoming the new champion.
Delta potentially becoming wise to the antics of the champion, looking for any way to mitigate such circumstances.
This is it. This is Delta's time. F5, no. Cadie Tre counters. DDT.
Oh my God, right on top of her head.
Yep.
Cover now by Cadie Tre.
Both legs hooked.
2.
No. Just the 2, says Michael Kent. Again, Cadie Tre so close to retaining.
See here, we are here at Powertrip 2023 RCW Championship on the line. Cadie Tre, Delta, only one can come away and call themselves champion.
That's absolutely correct. Only 32 times has the RCW Championship changed hands. Never, however, has it changed hands here at the RCW Academy. That would be history-making as well if the championship changed in this venue. We have never seen it before.
I did not know that, so there you go. I should know that. But
Cadie Tre in one corner, Delta hoisting herself up to the other.
We are at a true stalemate right now.
I mean, it's go time, it's do or die. It is now or never. Cadie Tre initiating first, and Delta has that down.
But Cadie Tre rushed in on that occasion, paid for it.
got a face full of head.
You can see forcing Cadie Tre to the top. And a chest full of slaps.
Here we go, Cadie Tre in dire straits right now. Mark Knopfler, eat your heart out.
Now, attempting to suplex the champion off the top, and Cadie Tre absolutely saying no to that.
Yeah, Cadie Tre not allowing Delta to get an offense in on there. Now, Cadie Tre
calling for the end.
He's signaling that this is all about to come to a brief but sudden conclusion.
Delta playing possum! Trying to jump up frantically again.
Cadie Tre trying to fight out Delta.
Overhead, belly to belly off the top rope.
Cadie Tre damn near went 3/4 of the way across the ring.
This is absolutely crucial for Delta. Crawling, writhing, trying to crawl away Cadie Tre.
Clever by Cadie Tre.
Wisely crawling out the ring.
Again, Cadie Tre goes to the outside, allowing himself to catch a breather yet again.
What a match. What a match. I'm loving this.
Count out victory does not support Delta in her quest to win the title.
Oh, absolutely not. Delta needs a definitive pinfall, submission, TKO.
See now, Cadie Tre just trying to buy a little bit of time on the outside, bent over here as Delta's trying to get to her opponent on the outside.
Yeah, Michael Kent not allowing Delta. Hold on, Delta.
Wait a minute.
With the belt.
That was the championship belt. Cadie Tre tried to use it earlier. This time finds its mark.
And good God, I mean, we knew this was going to occur. We knew that this was a possibility.
Oh,
This
yes.
is vintage Cadie Tre.
But just to see Cadie Tre retain in this manner,
Yeah.
Just
please,
like always.
please Delta, come on.
1, and there we go.
2, and
No!
Wait a minute.
Oh my God!
Holy crap.
hold the phone, Delta.
Delta.
Muscling Cadie Tre over. Hold on now,
Oh, here we
Delta.
go.
Delta
F5.
has him.
Oh my God.
This is it. This is
Will
it.
it?
Champion
Was
two.
it?
3.
We have a brand new RCW champion.
Oh my God! Welcome to the club, Delta.
City Wrestling Champion,
The RCW Academy has now truly become the Delta Dome. For the first time ever, a female has won the Riot City Wrestling Champion. Delta etches her name in history.
Delta is dominance. Delta is defiance. Delta can now call herself world champion.
And for the first time in the RCW Academy, we have seen a championship change hands. The RCW Championship is now Delta's possession.
Oh, this is
Here comes
their
Brother D.
Family reunion here. Celebrations all round.
Oh, what a history-making night.
Unbelievable. Delta now the 33rd Riot City Wrestling Champion.
Yes, look at these scenes. I love it.
Unbelievable.
If you attended Powertrip 2023, remember tonight. Remember the history that's been made. Delta has done the unthinkable. She has conquered the 300+ day title reign of Cadie Tre, and she is now the champion. Oh, but hold on.
Hold on. Kings of Ruin.
Yeah, what's this about? Who's coming in? It's Mickey Fortune.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
The
goodness.
brand new RCW Women's Champion making her way to the ring here.
Yeah, the Huntress. What's she got? She's got a microphone.
Microphone in her hand. We're about to find out.
Let's hear from the Huntress, the new champ. We've got 2 new champs in the ring right now. Check it out.
Miki Fortune, microphone in hand.
This title here says that I'm the best in the women's division.
Yeah, you are.
But that says that you are the best wrestler in this company.
What does this mean?
Certainly does mean you're the best.
Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like breaking some barriers and making some history.
Even more history? How is that possible?
So at Battle for Supremacy, first time ever, Miki Fortune versus Delta, and we put these 2 belts together.
No way. No way.
My goodness.
You want to talk about seismic shift?
I love it.
Are we talking unification here?
I love
Of the
this.
RCW Women's Champion and the RCW Championship.
You have your main event, I believe, for Battle for Supremacy laid out. Champion versus champion, Miki Fortune versus Delta.
Hold on. Is Delta going to accept? Will she answer the call? And she does.
Yes,
It is on.
go. I love this.
Gentlemen, it is on.
Oh, jeez. Championship versus championship. The women's title versus the RCW Championship. There can only be one.
Oh, I love this, guys. I love this.
Well, that brings us to the close of Powertrip 2023. A truly history-making night here at the RCW Academy, or should we call it the Delta Dome. We have had the absolute privilege to witness the RCW Championship change hands. Delta is your new champion. For Sean Thomas, for the Gladiator, Big Brody Marshall, I have been the historian Angus IDC. Farewell for now, but not forever.